I blame me for the things that weigh me down. 'Cause in the echo of your silence, I only hear what's best for me. Yeah, in the echo of your silence, I'm thinking more of her. She who wants to study your body, who gets the better version of you. I need the bitter truth. I need the better version of you. I need the better version of you. I need the better you.
This week, our heroes talk about the new Grumpy Cat. We weigh in on movie franchises and we answer your questions. All this and more in a very live episode of the CCMouse Funcast. I can't afford to throw my glasses. Welcome to this week's episode of the CCMouse Funcast. We're good for your ears. I'm Dan, and you can find me everywhere at RFSDan.
And I'm Jess, and you can find me everywhere at Gone to the Snow Dogs and Snow Dogs Blogs.
Oh.
Somewhere. I don't know where. Here. I'm here.
You're here now. It's been a day.
Yeah.
It has been a day. Digging the hat in the ears.
Thanks.
I like
they
it.
match, but I feel like it's too many bows.
Oh, okay, JoJo. There is no such thing as too many bows. First of all.
I don't know. That's a lot of bows.
No, you're good to go. I like it because it balances out my head. Like, I think 40% of my head is hair. Wait, let me see. Hold on. I can measure this much, which is like, right now my hair is as long as you can stretch out your hand, pretty much. And I almost might be 50% head hair.
Yeah, you might be.
Holy cow! How's everybody doing out there? Hello, wow, everybody's showing up today for the Funcast. Hi. How's the Huskies? How's everybody doing? Hey, Dan and Jess. Hey guys, love the mohawk. Thank you. Actually, if you can see, it's kind of all faded.
I was gonna mention that earlier, that it looks a little more faded today.
Yeah, it's almost like
color still didn't show up.
It showed up today.
Did it?
Ordered it like a month ago? I think it got ordered.
Yeah.
I think about a month ago, and now it showed up. It finally showed up today. It bounced back and forth from UPS place to who knows where, but it showed up today. The box was a little smashed, but the goo was not dripped out of it, and it was the red. I have the orange that already came. I have all that stuff, and
Right.
it was the red. Today I was out in public, and I bought the biggest like jar bucket of developer. No, Proc bleach, the powder stuff.
You're gonna bleach it again?
I need to bleach the roots, I think. Look at, because there's this line.
Yeah.
So I'll bleach it, and then I'll have hair on it. So don't worry for all you guys that are super concerned about my hair, because I know that's a big topic, and it'll be ready to go by the game show on Friday. Friday. Helen coming up with the super chat. Hello from Australia. Must be about 9 in the morning tomorrow there. What a way to wake up on a Thursday. Hello, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the support and showing up every week. I love it.
9 in the morning tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the future.
You're in the future, man. So lately I've been putting out these vlogs that I've been in since, I came to visit for a few weeks. And it's been great reading the comments.
Yes.
I've been reading all the comments and stuff like that. And it's been a lot of fun. People are very afraid to see me with fireworks.
Yeah,
Can't blame them.
There was a lot of comments about that, about the fireworks, and that's how so and so got their eye taken out. And I'm like, we're not pointing them at our faces. Mm-hmm. Don't point fireworks at your face, people.
Yeah. No, it was safe. As much as I was walking around with them, it's safe. It's easy. You light it, and then you leave that circle where you lit it
exactly.
in, and then you're good. I don't know how. I mean, I guess if you hold the firecracker too long, but you guys saw in the videos, like I asked how long I could hold it for before I had to throw it. You know.
You did, and somebody, I don't know if you saw that comment, but somebody commented and it said something like, "Light it and throw it." Dan throws fireworks in 0.5 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't
You're
know.
like-
I just did what it said. There was no delay in between the lighting and the throwing. I know people get their digits taken off and stuff like that. You know,
do.
Captain
Fireworks
No
are
Thumbs.
dangerous.
Yes, but it was a lot of fun. We were safe. You
Yeah,
know?
I thought so.
Yeah, so guys, go check out the video at Snowdog Vlogs. I know you guys know about that already, but check it out.
I think I had even said something in the comments to somebody. I'm like, nobody was harmed in the filming of this video.
Yeah, no Dans were harmed in the making of this video. I still have 9.5. I'm still good to go. You know.
So you know how when we left, we said we were gonna help Greg clean up the trailer, and then he's like, "No, I'll just get it. I'll take care of it." The next morning, before he even got up, his dad came to pick up the trailer.
Okay.
So Greg woke up to a pile of fireworks on the ground.
Oh, he just peeled out and let them fly to the ground. Well, there wasn't too many. At least they were like huge, big boxes.
Yeah, and that's what he said. He's like, he could have told me he needed it. We could have cleaned it up. And I'm like, we offered to help you clean up the mess, and he's like, no, it's fine.
Loki the Siberian says they have warning labels, yeah, but they don't have instructions.
They do not have instructions.
They do not have instructions. You guys might hear some air in the background. That's because, you know, if you guys listen to the podcast and stuff from last year, it's summertime here.
Sucks to be you.
It's hot. I don't know how hot it is right now. Let's find out.
Hotter than here. It was 71 when I looked right before we went live.
Let's see if I can figure it out. The Weather Channel sucks now. It's like always these commercials and overlay. Oh, look, the sky got a ring light.
It sure did.
When and how to catch the first solar eclipse. Solar eclipse is when the sun eclipses the moon. No. That's got to wait. Yeah. Wait, but how is that possible? Because then everything would just be behind the light.
A solar eclipse is when the moon... Isn't it when the moon goes... I don't know.
Yeah, I see Crystal over there smirking, which means I'm wrong. So that means if it's a solar eclipse, it's eclipsing the solar, which is the sun. So, okay.
Right.
It looks like my ring light. All right, let's see when can we see one of these? I'm already distracted off of like.
Yeah, you were supposed to be looking
Texas
at the
squirrel
weather.
Rescue goes terribly wrong. Ooh.
Yeah, that site drives me nuts.
It's gotten worse and worse. Like I don't. Wow, that car looks crazy. Is that the new Knight Rider?
You were supposed to be looking at the weather.
Get distracted. Don't. Oh, I have to play a video now to do it. I don't want it. Okay. Where am I? I am 93535. Lancaster. I'll take it. Oh, it's only 87 right now.
Oh, only.
I can't
That's
complain.
not too bad.
No, I can't complain. It's warm though. Like I won't lie, it's warm. But I'm always hot. I'm always hot. Liz says it's 82 degrees here. Would you say it was there, Jess?
It was 71 when I checked right before I made dinner. It's 67 now.
Yeah. How was your dinner?
It was great. It's supposed to get down to 49 tonight.
Oh really? We get cold lows. Watch here. Like I have like the 10-day, the hourly forecast. It'll get cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah. At 6 in the morning it'll be 58 degrees, but then it slowly ramps up. Tomorrow it'll be like 92.
But then you get way hotter than we do. I don't think it's supposed to be hot at all this week, but I know we still don't have any rain. It's supposed to start raining Sunday, and then it's supposed to rain Sunday through Thursday.
Oh wow.
So we'll see if that actually happens.
What is the humidity? Right now it is 0%. I like your guys' reindeer because it's heavy.
Yours actually says 0%.
Yeah, see, it says
Ours-
0. Oh, that's precipitation.
is-
Wait, that's precipitation. That's not humidity.
That's precipitation.
Look, he says 82 feels like 86 here. What kind of old lady grandma's quote is that? You can feel a 4-degree difference. I hear once it gets.
That's what the weather
that's what the
will
weather
say.
says. I'm like, wow, dude, you're like really in touch. Do you like the guy in episode 1 where like the storm's coming, Annie, my bones are aching, get inside? I'm like, how do you know, lady?
Mine says 65 feels like 65.
I don't know how to figure it out. I might have to pay more for that. Humidity is 21%, so like that's
Mine's 59.
okay. That's nothing.
Yeah.
Well, glad we got that out of the way. I went to the Walmart today. Me and everybody else. Holy cow! Did you see that video I sent you?
Yeah, I did.
Was I just giving you anxiety?
I don't like Walmart in general, so
Holy cow!
it could be empty and I still don't like it.
There were so many people in line that it was going into the clothing area that was behind the registers. I almost fake slipped and threw my jug of milk on the ground and left.
See you later, bye.
See you later, bye. But I didn't. I did not.
Yeah, I don't like it when there's that many people in a store or in line. I don't want to wait that long.
I needed to get out of the house. I was going crazy. I was trying to find something fun for the Funcast. Like, I was trying to find some sort of like gimmick food. I was trying to find some sort of like party favor. The closest thing that I came up with, and I didn't buy it, was I found like a $4 or $5 little mini pinata, and I was gonna shove it full of stuff, and then I was gonna have you guys try to guess what's inside the box. So maybe I'll make that happen. But then all of a sudden, like, it was just so many people, and I mean, everybody was there. It was so many people were there because it's like, this is the day everybody gets their money.
Right.
So I didn't think about that, and I was just like, I had to get out of here. There was like carts, and they were trying to restock, and half the people don't care about social distancing. Half the people care too much about social distancing. So I just grabbed the things that I needed and then promptly stood in line for like 30 minutes as I sent you videos and pictures, and
you're like, I want out.
I want out. Just let me out. So I got through that okay. There's only one way in and one way out. Did you see like I was at the McDonald's.
Yeah, I saw that they had everything all roped off.
Everything's roped off.
Our McDonald's opened up for inside service again.
Oh yeah?
Because when I drove by there the other day, there was cars parked like where people normally park. So I think our McDonald's, I know Culver's did the other day. Culver's opened back up inside for inside service. So I know they're allowed to be 50% capacity, but some of the fast food places hadn't done it yet.
Oh, okay. See, out here you can go in and order, but you gotta leave. You gotta leave and you gotta follow the rules. It was weird. I ordered like a large Coke, and then he's like, "Do you want ice?" I'm like, "Well, yeah. I'm not like a heathen. Of course I want ice." And then so he came around from behind the counter, and he walked over to the fountain drink machine right behind me, and filled it up for me. And you know, and it was still odd. So things are kind of getting back to normal, but I'm sure the second wave's coming. So I'm sure it'll be reduced again. Yes. Ooh, a super chat from Brianna. Thanks, guys. I needed this. We needed it too.
Yeah.
More Jess than me. Ooh, another super chat from J1. Wow, there was already a J. Hello, Dan and Jess, my fiance and I love watching you. Oh, I would say I would love watching you too, but then that would just be creepy. I got a ring light, even though I really don't know how to use it. You look like you got a tan. I still look.
Look, I can change that. Watch. I can get.
No, corpse.
I can get whiter.
It's not
or
even.
I can get
Wow.
oranger.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. And the other one looked like you were a corpse. I think I can adjust and I can make myself like your color more. There we go. I don't know if that works. I'm not good with light. I tried to figure it out last night. I was trying to record the show last night, and I messed with lights for so long that I couldn't figure it out. And then.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You don't like what, the orange?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta put.
Mine's too bright. I have mine too bright.
I don't know how to do it either, but I have this little remote control here that really sucks, but I can try to.
But you had to have it.
Yeah.
You had to have the one with the remote.
Yeah, it's because I'm on this side of the camera. Okay, so check this out. Oh my gosh, everybody loves your videos, Jess.
That's what I'm reading.
everybody does. That's because I've been in your vlogs lately.
Right.
What have you done for the dogs channel lately? I haven't seen anything from the dogs channel.
Friday was Memphis's bath video. I think this Friday will be the transport video.
Mm-hmm.
And then next week, I gotta look at the dates for next week. There will be a video next week, Tuesday, which should be watermelon ice cream.
Ooh.
And then Friday is Kira's bath video. And then that's it. That's all the ideas I have, and then I have to figure something out again.
Do the bath videos do pretty well?
Yeah.
Huh, maybe I need a bath video.
Could
that go on the Snow Dogs channel?
No, you could put it on your own channel.
I'm pretty hairy.
Yeah, I don't think that would work. It's not the same.
Well, look, if one of the dogs gets sick or they call out of work that day, I got you. I'm in the bullpen. I'm ready to go.
We didn't even play with the blower. I could have showed you that when you were here.
Yeah,
Memphis actually needs to have her coat blown out again.
You could have blown me out.
Yeah, I don't think it would work though.
I probably would have like this big like flowy hair because my hair gets all wispy.
That is true. That it definitely does that.
Right.
It blows all the dander and stuff out of the dog's hair too. So like even if they're not shedding, if you use the blower on them, they just turn really, really soft.
Sometimes I have this thing where the inside of my head itches, and my hair's like a tent. Like the inside's soft. There's no hairspray in there, but like I can't get anything in there. So I have to do this. That's the stuff. Oh, sometimes it itches. I can't like smack on it. I can make things disappear in my hair. I think we've done that before. I can like.
Yeah, I think you have done that before.
Yeah, I think I made what did I make disappear in my hair? I made like a glow stick. It's gone. It's just gone. I love it. It's like I should start putting my money on there. It's like the new bosom. Can I put my cell phone in there?
Yeah, there you go.
I don't think I can get my cell phone. It's in there now. It's gone. That's it. It's gone.
That's it.
You know where I'm gonna find it next when I go take a shower and wash this out. It is literally gone. Oh my gosh. Take that, Chris Angel Mind Freak. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Ooh, Sharon with the super chat. Hi, Jess and Dan. Podcasts are awesome. Thanks for making us laugh.
Yay!
Yay! Thank you so much for the support, and we enjoyed just being us.
Yes.
We brought nothing to talk about today. Well, no, I did.
I was gonna say, I thought we had topics that we didn't talk about yesterday that we were gonna talk about today.
And I did promote stuff. Last time I promoted stuff, nobody called me out on the old lady that yelled at me driving up the street.
I went to work today.
Oh yeah, you want to talk about that a little bit? That's something that's new for you.
Well, it's not new. I go to work.
Yeah, since everybody thinks you just sit home and kick back and just this is what everybody thinks Jess does.
Right?
Oh, here's my camera. Bloop, record. You just aiming it that way while you're watching The Price is Right. Oh, got some good footage. Upload, slide, you're done. Profit.
Yep. I think that's what most people think happens.
Profit. So let's talk about your new / old venture that you went on.
Yeah, I got to. This was the second time. Was it the second time this week?
Mm-hmm.
No, I went last. I went last week for a day.
Yeah, and then you were there Monday, I think.
Was I?
I don't know. Like we're so entwined in each other's lives that I feel like every day is just a blur, and we haven't stopped hanging out since I left.
Right.
Maybe Monday you were there. Yeah, Monday, and then nothing today. I don't know. This is your third time there.
I was there today. I was at the deli today. I got to go to work at the deli today, which is always really fun because, like, you know, I was there for 12 years, which is a long time, and I know a lot of people still to this day that I remember from working at the deli, and it's really nice to go in there and have people walk in the door and go, "Why are you here?"
Yes.
Or the people that instantaneously recognize my voice on the phone and go, "What are you doing there?" And I'm like, "I'm answering the phone. You want me to hang up?"
Right? They're all just surprised to hear from you.
Today,
again.
one of the doctors came in that, you know, they used to come in all the time. And as soon as they walked in the door, her and her husband both looked at me and they're like, "Why are you here?" And I'm like, "I don't know, because it might be baby day, so I had to come into work so my brother could go find out if it's baby day."
Right.
And they're like, oh. I'm like, yeah, you know, somebody's got to come in when he leaves, and that somebody's me, apparently, because I'm the only one that knows how to do it all.
Yes. Oh, Steve is right. I thought Monday was supposed to be Mackinac Island. You're right. And that didn't happen. Okay.
Mackinac.
Yes. I should put a quarter like a swear jar every time I say it wrong.
Unfriended.
Yes. So, before you get on with your story, let's do some super chats real quick.
Okay.
Did we read the one from Sharon? Sharon said, "Hi, Jess and Dan, our podcast are awesome." Okay, yes. Thank you, Sharon. PJ Ignition 1991 says, "Hey, fam, I'm in my car, driving, not parked." Or vice versa.
Not driving.
Same thing. I'm just kidding.
Not really.
It says it's 76 degrees. I'm tired of the heat. I want to go up north, hoping to go to the island soon. You should come out here for a week, PJ. You can come chill and sleep on my couch, and I'll show you heat. I'll show you heat.
We were supposed to go to Mackinac Island Monday, and then we didn't because we were gonna go Monday and we didn't, and then we were gonna go yesterday and we didn't. And part of the reason that we were having such a hard time leaving is because we're kind of on baby watch. Like, I went to the doctor last week because Danielle had to go to the doctor. For those of you that don't know, my brother and his wife are having another baby. So I went to the deli last week because it was borderline. She was scheduled to have a cesarean section on the 23rd.
Uh-huh.
So we're kind of like, it could be any time. So I went to work last week for a day.
Right.
And then Monday, my brother called and it was like, well, I don't know. And I'm like, well, I don't want to be 2.5 hours away
That's
if
right.
something happens.
Do you get
I don't
cell
want to
phone
be
reception?
on the island. Like, I don't want to be on the island waiting for the ferry to come get us because I have to come home.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so we decided not to go to the island.
Okay, yeah. So there you go. That's right. Thanks, Steve, because I forgot. I forgot.
I did too.
That's how fast things are just.
Yeah.
So you showed up to work. How was that? Did you have a Take 5 Deli shirt?
Yeah.
Did you break?
Yeah,
Were you like the Avengers, or like when Tony Stark gave up and then he had to come back out of retirement, and then like you like brushed off the shirt, and like it was like the Necronomicon, like the dust came off of it.
No, I've been there a couple times since I left. My shirt is I definitely need a new one. It's all cracked.
Oh
I'm
yes.
I need a new shirt. It's vintage.
It's
My
yeah,
shirt is
right. Vintage Take 5 Deli shirt. So did you have to make any of the food or anything?
No, I just answered the phone, took the online orders, and talked to people when they come in the door.
Oh, nice. So you were like
Hard
glad
work.
handing.
Yeah, I get to talk to everybody. Today it was nice. One of the regulars came in. Well, quite a few of them, but one of the regulars came in that I haven't seen in a long time, and he was all excited to see me and wanted to tell me everything about all of his grandkids and his boat, and he wants to take us fishing and like. So yeah, it's funny because like it takes me about 2-3 minutes to remember how to do everything, and then I just remember it. I don't know how I remember it, and I remember people's orders like I haven't ever left, and I don't know how I do that. I can't remember their name, but I can remember the food they get.
That's weird.
So
because
I know.
think I remember seeing a picture today that you sent me of you and the iPad that takes the orders.
Yeah.
And a middle finger, I think. It was it could have been any digit. I don't know, because all I saw was coming off the side of the screen. It could have been pointer finger. You could have been ordering or flipping it off.
That's what was happening.
But you were fighting with the iPad.
Every time. Right before I left, which was 4 years ago now? Right before that we implemented the ShopKeep system, and the only way ShopKeep works is with an iPad. So we had to get one for the deli, and I hated it. And it always causes me issues, always. And sure enough, today I got there, started taking orders, and it locked up, and then the printer wouldn't connect, and then you have to go in and you have to turn the Bluetooth off, and you have to turn it back on, and then you have to wait, and then if it doesn't work, you have to restart it. So you're like trying to get stuff to print, and it's like,
let them know. Look, let me mansplain this to you. Just hit the next button, and then the next, it'll install, and then okay, and then your order's done.
I mean, everything was installed. So we have two printers. There's a kitchen printer, and then there's a printer that prints everybody's receipts. And the kitchen printer was fine and connected through Bluetooth, but the printer that's literally this far away from the iPad disconnected. And of course, it disconnected when the one person actually wants their receipt. Nobody ever wants their receipt.
No one wants their receipt.
No. Do you want a receipt? No. Guy walks in. He's got a suit on. That guy's going to want his receipt because he's going to want to use it as a write-off. And yeah, sure enough.
Sure.
He wanted his receipt, and then it wouldn't reconnect. And I remembered how to do it. I remembered how to go through and smash all the buttons and
smash that like button. Were you liking and subscribing? The first place that ever asked me if I wanted or didn't want my receipt or not was Starbucks, and then Jamba Juice. So like, do you want your receipt? And I'm like, I never thought about that before, but you know what? I don't. You know what I do with all my receipts though? I'll fold them and I'll make snowflakes out of them, and I'm always making snowflakes out of my receipts. That's about as good as they are.
Yeah, most people don't want their receipts, and it's nice because we don't have to print it if they don't want it. Oh, and then that stupid printer ran out of paper, and of course I'm like, well, nothing is where I used to keep it, so I don't know where the paper is.
Wow,
so
you're so far removed from retail life now.
Yeah, those were the only two like minor issues that happened at the deli today. We weren't very busy. Like, it's definitely not what it was from before COVID.
Just your town's not busy.
No, I mean, but it's summertime and it should be busy, but people are still kind of scared to travel, so that kind of sucks. But we have 50% capacity inside, so we can't seat as many people, but we do get a lot of takeout and delivery orders. So people are still ordering for takeout and delivery, which is nice.
That's where it's at. So while we're on the food topic, hard shell versus tacos, hard shell versus soft shell tacos. Steve said, I put out a tweet really early this morning that I really wanted some tacos, and then it sparked the debate: hard shell versus soft shell. Real quick, we can get this done really fast. Are you hard shell or soft shell?
Well, it depends.
Okay. If
Well,
you were
if
to
I make
order
'em-
tacos, what would you put them in?
If I make tacos,
Mhm.
then it's deep fried. But they're
Okay.
not necessarily hard.
Right. It's in the oil, and then you
Yeah.
you flip them and fold them. What about
Yeah.
Jamie?
Same.
Same.
But
Okay.
but if we go to Taco Bell, it's hard shell.
Oh, okay. I am a mixture of both. My favorite is the double decker taco, where it's a hard shell with beans on the outside. And I make a double decker. What was that video I made? I made a YouTube video. Daniel Decker tacos, and it was a complete rip off of the double decker taco, which is not
Right.
served right now at Taco Bell anymore. R.I.P.
Really?
Yeah, they don't do that no more. They have some sort of crunch BS with nacho cheese, because nacho cheese is the worst of all cheeses, by the way.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm getting side-eyed by Crystal, like, no. Yeah, nacho cheese is the worst of all cheese. There, I said it. It's the molten lava of cheese. So that settles debate on hard shell versus taco. While we're talking, let us know in the chat. Are you a hard shell or a soft shell taco fan? So
I do like the spicy potato soft tacos, the ones that are $1 at Taco Bell. I do like those, but I still like if it's just a regular taco, hard shell. Why would you do anything else?
Well, because sometimes they crumble and stuff like that. You know, it's not easy to.
I guess if you've got to like drive and take them all the way home, then you probably don't want to do that. But
Korean, Keriane, Korean. I'm sorry, I messed up your name. I'm sorry. She said, they said, what is deep fried? What's a deep fried taco? We mean like this right here, where like you get your own oil and you kind of just, you put your corn tortilla or your flour tortilla in there and you go down both sides and it kind of gets a little, it's soft, but it kind of gets a little like crispy and it'll kind of form a little bit, and you put your meat in there. Well, I mean, because I'm Mexican, so I'm part Mexican. So my mom, who's 100% Mexican, she would make tacos and that would be the shells. They're greasy as heck. They're not good for you. You could probably rain them out, but holy cow, they taste so good.
10 times better.
It's 10 times better. So yeah, you want them to look kind of like this. So that's what we mean when we say that.
Yep.
So
That's how I make them every time we make tacos.
Let's see what everybody says in the chat real quick. Soft, both. I love nacho cheese. We can't be friends no more. Soft, hard shell, soft, crumbly taco. Yeah, most people like the soft shell.
Yeah.
The Taco Bell vomit cheese, yeah, Husky Bunch. I'm with you on that. No, thank you. Do you guys ever think you'll ever offer any taco dishes at the deli?
We have taco salad.
Oh my gosh, you're so from the other side of the country. So do you think that you could ever go back to work there? I'm putting you on the spot.
God, I hope not.
It's good for a temporary change to get you out of the house at least a little bit.
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, it is, but at the same time, I'm like, I know why I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, well, yeah, right. It's always hard serving the public. As much as I'm a people person and I love people, even I got burnt out of the bike shop. I just
right.
After a while, you're just one of three people. You're either this person, or this person. You fit into that category, and it's either going to be great times or you're a headache. So I get it. I never thought I'd be burnt out of people, and I did. So I get it.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's fun. I like seeing everybody. That's my favorite part, is seeing all of our regulars and seeing all of our customers and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to everything else, no, I don't want to go back.
I do miss the regulars at the bike shop.
There were some people. That was the first thing. Yeah, that was the first thing Larry said when he saw me was, "Oh, you're finally back," and I'm like, "No, I'm not."
Nope. Loki said Tex-Mex is the cheese to get. Hold on, that's that cheese that don't melt, bro. Like, see these cheese sticks? That right here, that does not melt. You are not melting that cheese at all. That thing will just turn to like goo. But you can't mix it. What's Tex-Mex? American and cheddar cheese put together.
Ew.
But
American cheese is
color. American cheese is the white. What's the Kraft cheese? That's American. Oh, so when people ask me what cheese I want, I'm so bad with cheese. Everybody, I know we're CCMouse, but I am the worst mouse ever. I'll go to Subway or everything, and they'll ask me what kind of cheese I want, and I'll just be like orange or white, or like I'll just point and say the color, and they're like, oh, how cute, like that's American or that's Swiss, or so I just do it on the color. Like, can I have the ones that do not have the olives in it? But this stuff don't melt, dude. What are you putting this on, man? Kraft makes unmeltable stuff. This Tex-Mex has mozzarella cheddar and Monterey Jack. Make up your mind, Texas. That one just has those two. Yeah, so I don't know about that Tex-Mex.
I don't like American cheese unless it's on like a grilled cheese. That's about it. And I really like grilled cheese with anything but American cheese. But Jamie makes an amazing grilled cheese sandwich with American cheese and a little bit of sugar, and it's the best thing ever. So
what's American cheese?
American cheese is gross.
Oh, the Kraft cheese. Okay, these go
Yeah.
in. These are good for I think the hot dogs. I think we put them like on hot dog buns.
Yeah.
Otherwise, these I used to make grilled cheeses with these, but now I use the whole cheese. What's the whole cheese?
Swiss?
Yes, there you go. Yes. And what a gimmick. They try to put all these air holes in there to give you less cheese. Look at that. You know how many of these it takes to make a whole nother piece of cheese? Probably not many.
Grilled cheese is the best with provolone and pepper jack.
Right. I like that because it's spicy. I'm okay with that.
Look, we're talking about food again. We did it again.
Yeah, well, you brought it up because of the deli. It's your fault. It's your fault. I do miss the deli.
Yeah, that's such good food. That's the benefit about going there every day, but I do that anyway.
Oh no, Steve's on a podium. Canadian cheese is made to higher standards, I guess. It melts just fine.
He's not wrong.
How do you know?
Because I've been to Canada.
And you like went and got a bag of cheese?
No, but everything there is better.
All right, enough cheese talk. So Jess, today I came with some things for us to talk about. Look, we could decide what we want to do. So we can either look at 15 pictures that make you say, well, that's extremely unfortunate. I haven't looked through any of those, so you're going to get what I get. Or we can choose one film per franchise, and we can talk about which ones we would pick. Oh, no, wait, let's talk about the leadoff story. Let's talk about the dude Grumpy Cat. So there was Grumpy Cat, R.I.P. Grumpy Cat. And he impressed me. Grumpy Cat impressed me because he's got stuffed animals, he's got slippers, he's got attitude sayings on pajamas. He's made it in like places like Walmart. Oh, Crystal actually is waving her foot around. What do you have there?
Grumpy cat socks on.
You actually do have Grumpy Cat socks on. What do the words say? Because there's lots of words in your
This
socks.
is my happy face.
It's just a bunch of attitude. If Crystal was a cat, she would probably be Grumpy Cat. I'm thinking. Yeah. So meet Grumpy Cat. Kitsia?
I don't know how to say it.
Kitzia. Kitzia. The permanently pissed off cat that's going viral on Instagram. That's a word that I haven't heard a lot lately. That's pissed off. That used to be really big in the 90s. Oh man, what is it about like people really love animals that are like just like not right looking?
People like animals that have like the permanent expressions.
Yes, right. And I guess it's marketable. It's a she. Okay. Well, it sounds like Steve knows what's up.
It's definitely, they stand out in a crowd. So.
So this one here looks like all my cats put in the one and just oh my gosh, angry. How do you love that face? Okay, that one on the right's pretty funny. That one on the right is pretty funny. I like it. Even when she's happy, this cat looks like she's 5 seconds away from punching you square in the jaw. What does square in the jaw mean? Does that mean here and not on the side?
I think so, yeah.
That's a jab. The angry-looking cat is named Kitzia, and lives in Florida. Of course they do. Everything's from Florida. With her mommy, Victoria. Oh, that's so many eyes. I'm not reading that last name. Oh my gosh. So, is there any more pictures of this cat? Yeah, okay. I mean, somebody's got to take over the Grumpy Cat face, right?
I guess so. There's a couple Grumpy cats out there. This one's kind of cute, though.
Oh, yeah. I'm not mad with this. What is that? Is that eggnog? In June?
Maybe.
Oh, man. Why don't they sell eggnog year-round?
I don't know, but you could make it.
Oh, no. Ron Popeil, sold one of those blending machines that would make fresh eggnog.
I don't know if they do it by Jess, but where Jason lives in Illinois, they have spring eggnog.
They have spring eggnog in Illinois? Do you guys have spring eggnog in Michigan?
I don't know. I've never looked.
That means you're not an eggnog fan, right?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I think we've gone over this before. I think that's one thing that we differ on. What about Jamie? Does Jamie at least like it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've never had it.
It's great. It's one of those things. It's one of those things where like you just want to chug it and chug it and chug it, and as soon as you stop chugging, you get the biggest stomach ache ever. But if you don't stop chugging it, it's just this best feeling. It's like when I used to drink milk, and I would drink milk, I'm like, I love this cold like feeling down my throat, and then when you stop it, you're like, oh, it's time just to puke milk. But eggnog is just eggnog is really, really good. See, people say eggnog's good. I bet more people dislike eggnog than eggnog.
I don't know.
But anyway, so this cat is the new grumpy cat. Oh man, it's cute. Look it. Wow, that's. What happened? Did you pick this cat? Did it show up? Oh my gosh! How come when I lay on the bed and make that face, nobody likes it? That cat can. Wow, I'm gonna start being grumpy down. Hold on, can I make that face? Let me see if I can. There you go. Oh my gosh, I look like I'm going really fast in one of those G-force machines. Oh right. You know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the cat's got fun expressions. It's got to have an Instagram, right?
Oh, I'm sure.
All right, we got to find this cat's Instagram and see what it's doing. You know, it's just gonna have more. Oh, there's your email address. That wasn't good. It's just gonna have more views than me, and then I'm gonna be mad.
Probably.
It doesn't even do anything. What are your likes and dislikes? Do you like Oh wait, that was it. Oh wow, that went straight to the Instagram. Yeah, it went straight to the Instagram. 84,000 followers. Angry Grumpy Kitsia.
Wow, how does that cat not have more followers?
Maybe it's new. Maybe we got in on the ground floor. I like Titanic.
Maybe.
My favorite character was the iceberg. Oh my god, that's not a new one.
No.
All right, here's what you need to do. You need to somehow. Oh, see, but Memphis is always happy, and so is Kira.
What does it say? This cat's got 84,000 followers, and they did a full article on it.
Yeah, I mean that's slim pickings. You know, it's slim pickings.
So.
Oh, it's watching the Bird Channel. Our cat watches the Bird Channel. Like I said, this is like every one of my cats mixed into one. Oh no, look at that pattern.
Oh, you reminded me that I didn't post a photo on Instagram. Uh-oh.
Oh, now you've done it. People are up in arms if you don't do that stuff.
Gotta remember to do that today. I posted one on Snow Dog's vlogs. I just forgot to post one on the other Instagram. I have too many Instagrams.
No, they won't let me go no more without signing in. Well, thank you for letting me at least scroll down a little bit before that. Yeah, see, I mean, even these cats here are cute and fun, but they don't have that look.
The expression.
I don't know. You kind of look like half Pinky in the Brain. What was it? It was Brain.
Yes.
Yes. What are we doing today?
Trying to take over the world.
Take over the world. You watched that show, obviously, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did you watch Animaniacs, too?
Yes.
Oh, I loved Animaniacs. I thought they were bringing back Animaniacs.
I thought we read that not long ago.
Yeah. Reboot. Animaniacs
The cat
reboot.
just scared. Loki says, the cat just scared. Or Steve says, the cat just scared Loki. Don't play those. You'll get in trouble.
Oh, I'm not going to play these. Is Animaniacs getting a reboot? Yes. That's all we need to know. I think everybody that did the voice is still around.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, that'll be cool. I like that show.
It was fun. I liked it.
Which one had Elmira on it? Was that Animaniacs?
No, wasn't that Tiny Toons?
Yeah, it was Tiny Toons. I liked Tiny Toons. Okay, I still hated Muppet Babies, but I would watch Tiny
I like
Toons.
Tiny Toons.
Yeah, Tiny Toons was good. Pinky and the Brain was good. Obviously Animaniacs was pretty. Animaniacs was smart for back in the day. Everybody thought it was just like a manic show, but it was actually a pretty smart show.
I liked it.
Yeah. Oh, Tiny Cute Toons was so cute to watch. You remember that, Crystal the Animal Lover? I don't know. I feel like you're young for Tiny Toons. Dan's hair starting to look like candy corn. It is. Side note, I hate candy corn.
Does anybody actually like it?
Yeah, people like candy corn. There's two different types of candy corn. Well, there's a few different types, but there's two different types of original candy corn. There's candy corn, and there's candy corns that are in the shape of pumpkins.
Yes.
And those are the worst. I think my dad used to eat that.
And then now there's like candy corns that are all different flavors.
Yes. Yeah, so here's the candy corn. Oh, the Halloween pumpkin buckets. They reminded me of like the pumpkin Halloween pails at McDonald's.
Yep.
Oh yeah, see, these are the worst right here. There's no way you should have that much candy corn in one thing. Oh, they pumpkin their candy corn. That's what you should do this year. You should make a candy corn pumpkin.
That's funny.
I don't know what's like it. I like candy, but man, this stuff's just the worst.
Yeah, I'm not a candy corn
I love
fan.
it, Sarah. I like candy corn. The pumpkins are the best. Looks like we can't be friends anymore. I don't like it.
It is definitely, you either love it or hate it candy. There is no in between when it comes to candy corn.
But they're doing all kinds of cool stuff with this. Look at this candy corn puffer. Oh, see, I'm in. That one looks like me. That's me in fish form. And it's got pretty eyelashes. I got really good eyelashes. Yeah. So no, thank you. I don't like candy corn anymore. Oh, that sounds like you had too much candy corn. Yeah. Oh yeah, no thank you. No, let's get out of the candy corn. No. That's one of the worst. That's one of the worst ever. I do like all the new candies that they were making though. I was at the store today and they made a white Snickers and I'm like, I will never touch you. But
did you find the salted caramel Milky Ways?
Crystal did today. She bought.
Ate it. It was alright.
You just ate it right now? You literally just ate it right now that we're talking about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she ate it. How? 5 out of 10?
The caramel didn't have good flavor.
That's what I thought.
Like you could crunch the salty bits, so it was definitely
Yep.
theoretically salted caramel, but it wasn't a good flavor caramel at all.
It was mass-produced salted caramel. She bought it and she got it and she walked over to me and she's like, "It's salted caramel." I said, "Well, you should get a couple of those. You like those?" And she's like, "No, what if it's not good?" I'm like, "But the word salted and caramel always is good, right?" And I guess it
Not always.
wasn't.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
Jen said, "That's how you know you're old. You start liking the taste of candy. Maybe disliking if it's candy corn."
Right.
There's not too many candies I don't like, and that's not it. There's different chocolates I don't like,
Right.
but candy corns, no. So you have a box of 24, well, probably 23 now, of full-on dark chocolate Kit Kats.
Yeah.
Have you dove
I
into
put
those
quite a few
anymore?
of them in the freezer.
Oh, okay, right. I was supposed to take some home with me, and I didn't.
Yeah, I can mail you some. You want some?
No, because they'll be all melty by the time they get here, because it's just gonna bounce back and forth from the post office to wherever.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna be gross. I do say though that I was sent a bunch of mint Kit Kats, and those got here in a day. So that's good.
Well, if I did priority mail, it'd be 2 to 3 days.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Somebody said we're talking about food again. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, let's get off. We can get off the food. We can talk about some movies, or we can talk to the chat. Look, what are you guys doing in the chat?
I was gonna say, but I'm not good with movies.
I know. I did find these funky beers. This one's white peach mango.
Why mango?
I don't know. Why not mango? You don't like mango. You
I
had
don't
like
like mango.
Truly's. Wasn't that Truly's I gave you mango?
Yeah, and I don't know.
Whoa.
It wasn't bad. The mango.
Ooh. It's good. It's good, but wow, it's weird because it's that fine taste where I think if we passed this around the room and everybody swigged it, they would either think it tasted good or they would think it tasted like fermented rotten fruit.
Well, it is alcohol.
Oh, PJ with the super chat and this mind-blowing combination. Reese's Pieces and Red Bull is my favorite combo.
That's an interesting combo.
I don't like, how does that balance it? Okay, hold on. Okay, so chocolate and then the sweet stuff. That's okay, because I really liked was Lifesavers gummies.
Oh yes.
Yes, so I would take Lifesaver gummies and then I would put peanut M&Ms on the inside of the gummies.
Right.
I'd shove them in there and I'd call them UFOs and I'd be so cool. I'd go to the movie theaters and pay so much money for a movie ticket and then I'd get gummies and I'd get peanut M&Ms and then I would make UFOs and I thought I was the coolest person because I liked that flavor combination. And
Right.
then nobody cared about my UFOs. I thought somebody should make those. They should make those. It's a peanut M&M.
You can turn that into a candy.
It's a peanut M&M. It has to be a peanut M&M. Otherwise, all other M&Ms are just a lie. And it has to be inside a gummy saver.
I do not like peanut M&Ms.
That's the best. Otherwise, you're just chewing on mush.
I don't like peanut.
Yeah, it's just chewing on mush otherwise. So I like those a lot. Those have always been good. Let me know if you guys have ever had a combination like that. Or next time you guys go to the store, you should get some peanut M&Ms and some Lifesaver gummies, and you should make some Dan inventioned UFOs. Yeah, they're UFOs. They're really good.
No, you're supposed to make popcorn and get Reese's Pieces and dump the Reese's Pieces into the popcorn.
Those are pretty good, but the Reese's Pieces and the popcorn are better than the Reese's Pieces. Yeah, so that's my candy invention. You guys should really try that. I love M&Ms and popcorn, so yum. I do too, because I like that salty and sweet thing. McCann Dog
We
says,
usually, well, a lot of the times, like when we go camping and stuff, I'll make trail mix, and I make it myself because you pay like $8 for this little tiny bag of trail mix. So I'll go and I'll buy like everything separately, and I don't like to use the raisins because of the dogs, which is silly because I still put M&Ms in them.
oh,
But sometimes I'll use like dried cherries or dried blueberries, and we pretty much make trail mix, but it's like peanuts, sometimes cashews,
yeah.
and then M&Ms, and then either like, like I said, like cherries or blueberries or both, and we just throw it all in a bag and shake it all together. So you buy salted peanuts, you basically make your own trail mix, and it's so much cheaper than buying a bag of trail
Does
mix.
anything in the world cost more as a snack than trail mix?
Trail mix
Holy
is so
cow.
expensive when you
Trail
buy
mix
it
is super
all
expensive.
mixed together.
Yes, it is. McCann's Dog says, Dan, you're a revolutionary candy artist. You've got a Willy Wonka approach to life. I'm the same way. Yes. I'm always quoting fizzy lifting drinks and everlasting gobstoppers. I could be Willy Wonka. I don't know if I could handle the health codes that he probably has to go through.
Right.
But I could be a Willy Wonka. But yeah, trail mix costs so much money.
It does.
It
And
does.
that was why when we do a lot of camping, that's why I make it myself. Plus I can put in it what I want. And then
Right.
you can make the M&M ratio to everything else better, and you don't have to put almonds in it because I don't like almonds in my trail mix.
Just M&M's that's not real trail mix. That's cheating. That's
Why is that
none of this
cheating?
because that's not what trail mix is for. Like, look, like that's trail mix. That's just
No, that's
candy.
boring. No, that's not candy. Just the
That's-
middle's candy.
That's just candy. I do like trail mix though. I like the dehydrated fruit. I like the dehydrated. I don't know. Oops. Oh no. What did I click on? Okay. I gotta watch out when I click on here.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. I gotta watch out. Make sure there's no phallic shaped trail mix pieces like the gummies.
Right?
They're everywhere. But I do like trail mix. But like, look at that's like $40 right there. That's expensive.
Yeah. Yep.
Why is trail mix so expensive? Don't nuts. I mean, there was nuts growing in your backyard, right? Like, why is that so much money?
I don't know.
I don't
That's
know
like I
either.
said, that's why we make it ourselves. It's cheaper.
Now I want some trail mix. I love the spicy trail mix. So I would take some spicy trail mix.
I like spicy trail mix too.
Yes. Hey Dan, in Australia they have bought out apple pie Kit Kats. I saw that there was apple pie Kit Kats. It was green apple, I think it was. Have you seen those?
I saw the apple pie Kit Kats. I don't think they shouldn't be.
Oh
I don't
no,
know.
that was no. There's a new candy bar that has green. It's like green apple.
I don't like green apple.
How come other I'm hit or miss on it. How come other candy bars aren't getting as crazy as the Kit Kat? Look at the Kit
don't
Kat. The
know.
Kit Kat's been reinvented to like a million things. Oh my gosh, you remember that? Wait, does that say grilled cheese?
Grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese one piece. Wait, no, that can't be right. That says that's
I can't believe we're
That's mochi.
still
That's
like,
adult-
even thinking about eating Kit Kats.
that says
after-
it's an adult Kit Kat, but I can't read what it's on there. I think it's still mochiato. I don't think that's, but that still says adult Kit Kat. Yeah, there was apple pie, but there was one that was green that I saw. I'm supposed to be on the lookout for it, but I don't care about it. If I never have to see another Kit Kat again. Although I didn't get sick that night that we ate the Kit Kats. I
That
did
is
not.
true. That is true.
Yes, so I'm good. I am good on that. I'm good.
Guacamole Kit Kat. That
I
looks like a
would
guacamole
totally be
Kit
down
Kat.
for a guacamole. I would eat it with chips if it's got chocolates in it. Yeah, because I like those, those flavors. Nothing. Okay, hold on. I might be wrong. Remember when I said nothing was more expensive than the price of trail mix?
Yes.
The price of guacamole. Guacamole. There's guacamole and there's
Yes.
guacamole. One's made by Fozzie Bear because it's like waka waka waka, and the other one's guacamole. But it's like $8 a pound here.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
the-
not that much here.
Really, the Supermercado Vallarta has the Mexican supermarket has freshly made guacamole, and it's $8 a pound, I think.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So it's expensive for guac. Yeah, look, even like when you buy it at the store and stuff like that, like that's $6.82 for some store guac. See, $4.99 a pound. I would take that. Where do I get that at?
I think that's pretty much what I pay at Meijer. It's either usually like $3.99 a pound or $4.99 a pound when I buy it at Meijer.
It's just straight up $7.99 a pound. It's crazy. And I live in we grow avocados here. It should be the cheapest.
Your gas is $4 a gallon compared to my $2 a gallon gas as well.
It is. I saw it. It was like $3.97 the other day.
Yeah, ours is still $2.09.
That's crazy. I know. When you were filling up before we went to the airport, I was looking to see how much. And you have a huge gas tank. You have like 16 gallons or 20 gallons in there?
22, I think.
Well, I have a 12-gallon gas tank.
Yeah,
and
I drive
it
a
was like
V8,
40
so.
Oh, I know you drive a V8. The G-forces in my bodies know you drive a V8. Jenny with the super chat. Dan, I can send you more. Over and out. No, wait, was it 10-4? Is that 10-4? Yes. 10-4. I make my own guacamole. Yummy. Yeah, but it's like $20 for you to make your guac. It's because you live in California, Greg says. But that's the thing. We grow these in California. We're in the land of California where we grow this stuff. It shouldn't be expensive. Oh, I want that so bad. And I'm new to guac too.
I think the demand for it out there is so much higher than the demand for it out here as well. So maybe that's why ours is cheaper.
Why is guac so expensive?
Because people will pay for it.
Compared to most other produce only, when you pay top dollar, you can actually get ripe avocados from a produce distributor. But like they just hang on trees, right? They don't grow on a vine like a potato. Wait, or like in the ground. No, well, hold on. I corrected myself. Oh, I've done it now. I don't mean like it's not like a grape, but like.
Right.
But like they're everywhere. The avocados are everywhere. I don't get it. This should be cheap.
I think it's the demand.
I guess. Helen with the super chat. Australia has got the apple pie Kit Kats at the moment.
I saw those.
Yeah, but which one did you see? There were green apple pies?
No,
Green?
just apple pie.
Okay, well we had the apple pie one in the purple thing. We had that when we were out there. When I was at your house, we had the apple pie, and it did taste dang like apple pie.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't tell you that we had that. Sorry, you were here in California while I was eating those. Yeah, so we did consume one of those. They were actually really good.
You didn't really miss out because we had to eat all the gross Kit Kats to get to the good ones.
Yeah, we had to eat a lot of that mochiato stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. You have the population of Canada and California. Do I really? You guys really don't have that many people spread out in Canada?
No. Canada's huge.
Right. That's why I thought like maybe you guys would have more people.
No.
Dang, Shannon said it's $1.59 a gallon for gas here. Oh my god. I was trying to figure out a way to take it home with me. 309? 309 the other day. That's still pretty cheap, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, 309. I'll take 309. I'll take 309 for gas for sure. Huh,
Yeah, I think it was $2.09 when I went out today.
That's so crazy. It was $1.80 something when we were going around.
Guac is expensive because everyone eats avocado toast.
That's still one thing I've not had. There's been promises of avocado toast in my life, and I've still never had avocado toast. And I don't mean just taking an avocado, which is a waste, by the way, because they have that big old seed in there.
Right?
And I've never had avocado toast. I would love to have avocado toast.
So go get an avocado and make it.
They're like $2.50 right now.
$2.50 each, right? Yeah, they were like $2. Sometimes they're $4 for $1, but that's when they're all like tired and they look like, I don't know, Godzilla skin. But right now it's like prime prime avocado season, and they were like $2.50 each for avocado.
That's so crazy.
That is a lot, right?
I don't like avocados. They're mushy and gross.
You like tomatoes?
Yes.
So will you eat tomatoes like on your Taco Bell stuff?
Yep.
Interesting.
I'll eat tomatoes with salt and pepper on them.
Like you'll just
tomatoes
eat a
with salt and
tomato
pepper.
like a hard-boiled egg?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. How do you bite through it without it just like turning into...
Well, you gotta slice it first.
They just feel like I'll eat them, but I won't eat them plain, but I'll eat them like in my food. Like I won't ask for them to be taken off because I'm pretty easy at the restaurants. But it just tastes like a pumpkin. Like it's just mushy like a pumpkin in like November.
You don't know what a ripe tomato is then. You have to get a good ripe tomato. Tomatoes are the best when you pick them right off the vine at the farm. That's when they're the best.
They sell them on the vine here, but they're more expensive, and I can't figure it out.
No. When you pick them right off the vine at the farm, that's when they're the best.
And then you eat them like an apple?
Yeah, that's when they're the best.
How do you know there's like a
And
worm in
there's
there?
different types of tomatoes. There's different like there's supersonic tomatoes. There's a lot of different types of tomatoes, and some tomatoes are made for different things. So you want to make sure that you're eating the right type of tomato.
Interesting. Okay, I did see that there was different sizes of tomatoes and different shapes, and like I said, the ones that are on the vine here are more expensive than the ones that aren't on the vine, and I can't figure out why, because like it's not like you like took the
Tastes
extra.
better.
I thought it was just lazy. They didn't finish processing them. Like, here, you cut it off. It's your problem. It's just like a 6-pack of beer on one of those holders. You have to like cut them up before, you know, they get thrown in the ocean.
I like tomatoes. I don't like avocado. I don't like bananas. I don't like melons.
I like melons.
I don't like.
Fresh tomatoes are like candy. No,
They
no.
are fresh tomatoes are the
No,
best.
they're not.
And
How do
if
I
you've
ban you?
never had a fresh tomato, they are nothing like what you get in the grocery store.
I don't know. I'll put them on my stuff, but I just don't understand why you don't like the guac, but you like the tomato that does the same stuff.
Because guacamole is squishy.
Okay.
Fresh tomatoes aren't squishy.
Well, I love this. Loki with
See, Steve gets it.
Look at the Siberian at the super chat. My Nana. Oh, how cute. Oh, Nana. Do you have hold on. Do you have a grandma name that you'd like to be called if you were ever a grandma?
Me? No.
Mammy Jess. Nana.
No.
My Nana would grow tomatoes, and we would have tomato sandwiches for lunch. That sounds
Tomato
like a
sandwiches are
punishment.
amazing.
That's a punishment, bro.
Oh, they're so good.
Where's Nana?
So
give
good.
me Nana's number. We're calling her up. Let's call Nana.
See what? Greg gets it. You need to come out here when we're harvesting and try real food.
Okay,
Truth.
I will. I mean, it's hard. Like, I'm gonna need to bring, like, you know how some people bring salt and pepper, Greg, and they, you know, put salt and pepper on it. I need to bring a thing of preservatives. So it's like, this don't taste right. Oh, there we go.
Add
There
some
we go.
MSG.
I am willing to forego any of my opinions on anything that I've eaten out here when I come out there and start
Right.
over with new opinions, because yes, you guys do grow stuff. I mean, your mom, when we were out there, your mom had 2 things on her mind. And the second thing was tomatoes. Like,
Yeah.
all she was just like, tomatoes. Hey, when you go by here, don't forget tomatoes. When we were driving up the road, I was looking for like tomatoes, and I don't even know what I was looking for. Because they all look the same. We're looking at all these plants while we're driving on the road. And you're like, I don't see any tomatoes there. I'm like, how do you know? There's just a bunch of vines. Like, how do you know what they are?
Jamie and I went out for a Jeep ride. I don't know when it was, a couple days ago, and the field, you know, a lot of the fields have been freshly planted and things are just starting to grow in the fields. And it was so funny because he was doing exactly that. He's like, I don't know what that is over there because that one's got purple flowers on it. And then he was telling me what it was. And I'm like, I laughed and I'm like, you know, I told Dan that the only reason I know what's growing in a field is because you can look in a field and tell me what it is. And we kept driving and he's like, yep, that's corn over there. Oh, those are potatoes. And I'm like, okay, I believe you. So Jamie's really good at knowing what's growing in fields just by looking.
You weren't too bad. You were looking at this field that was just all mush, and you're like, "There's corn there." And I did not see any corn. Nothing was yellow at all. Nothing at all. So I don't know. I can't tell. You
You
tell
guys
me
didn't
it's
stay
anything.
long enough because our Alpina strawberries are they're doing you pick strawberries this weekend, and our strawberries are like literally the best. It has something to do with the soil here and the way they grow. They actually taste different than anywhere else.
Oh.
But you guys left too early.
Do you have like
You messed up.
strawberry trees that, like, are you guys famous for that?
bushes?
Oh, like a big green bush, and it comes off the
Yeah.
bush. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. No, I did not know that.
Yeah, they're really, really good.
Oh, yeah. No. So then you guys have like strawberry festivals and stuff like that.
I don't know if they do one here, but it's a very popular thing. And like the farms open up this weekend, so you can go do you pick. So people will go out there and they'll pick strawberries for $2 a quart, and then they'll bring them into town and sell them for $4 a quart.
Like they squeeze them into the juice? What do you mean, quart?
Oh, you put them in a little container, like you buy them in
like
the store.
a bucket.
but-
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was a liquid measurement. Helen said Vegemite and avocado. Ipes. I mean, I'll try it, but I don't. I mean, I don't. What's that?
Don't ruin the avocado with Vegemite.
Vegemite and avocado. I don't know. I feel like I can almost taste that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So I don't know. Cherry tomato sounds okay. One time I actually ate a salad
like
and
cherry tomatoes.
somebody hid a tomato. I don't know who pulled a prank on me, but somebody hid this little mini tomato in my salad, and I was just scooping up food and I ate it, and it was squishy.
It was squishy.
Yeah, it was. You never picked strawberries, Dan. No, that's not a tough one to not believe, right? No. Well, where would I go to pick strawberries at? I mean, when I go to the store, they're in this plastic thing, and like I pick which one of the plastic things of strawberries I have. But there's no picture of the evolution of strawberries on there. I don't know. It could be a root for all I know. Yeah, so I'm out there, and there's like this big bush that looks like okay, so you know like the Cabbage Patch Kids where it showed the head and all these big leaves coming out of it? There was one of those on a stick, and I'm like, whoa, like you guys are growing salad. Like because I guess you have to, in order to make salad, you have to grow salad somewhere, right? Like, well, what are you growing over there? Well, I'm growing corn. What are you growing over there? That's salad. So it was this big leaf like salad, but it had this red post on it, and I was like, whatever, that's just a stick. But apparently it's rutabaga. And so then Jess, I don't know if we talked about this. So then Jess cuts it off like she's Crocodile Dundee, and then she's like, "Here, take a bite of this." And I'm like, "Sure," when in Rome. And I ate this thing. Another trick. It was so
rhubarb.
tangy. It was so weird.
It was rhubarb.
Oh my god.
It wasn't fully ripe when you tried it either.
Let me look up rhubarb. Rhubarb. Yeah. See, look. It looked like this. It was like salad. Oh, I don't know where you're taking me to. Yeah, and then inside it had like this stick, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with it. Look, there's it in pie form.
Yeah, that's
there
what
it is. That's what you made me
eat.
eat. You made me eat that off of the ground.
Yeah.
But there was no pesticides on it, so maybe that's why it didn't taste good. Maybe
Right.
I'm just used to pesticides on it. Yeah. I don't
It
know.
could be. It could be what it is.
Yeah.
No, what we picked out there wasn't fully ripe.
I honestly have never seen any of this rhubarb stuff at all before you mentioned it.
Oh, it
Whoa.
grows all over out here. I actually have it growing on the side of my house. We had to move it. It was in the yard, and we had to move it out front so the dogs wouldn't eat it.
You had the longest asparagus stick I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, that's impressive. So that's
Yep,
cool.
We
No wonder
definitely have
it's
some asparagus.
so cheap out there. Okay, let's get back out of here. Jenny with the super chat. Dan, how's Animal Crossing? I don't play Animal Crossing. Actually, Crystal took the Switch and started a game, so she's the Animal Crosser now. She's relieved me from my Animal Crossing duties. I played it for like a week or two here and there, and I didn't achieve much. So yeah, you should ask Crystal how it is. She's got cherries in her town if you guys want to go to her town. It has to be ripe. Are they still red when they're ripe, Jess?
Yeah.
Is rhubarb bad for dogs? I don't know. You're at like 15 hours of playtime now. No, I'm not. If you look at it, it's deleted. Or if it is, Crystal was using my online account to play. But I have not touched it.
I like how they call out your hours of playtime.
Yeah, nothing gets by anybody these days. There was something. What were we talking about? Something. I think I was talking about a breakfast taco on Twitter today. And I think somebody, I said, like, I don't think I've ever had a breakfast taco. And it was like, oh, yeah, you did. In this one episode of the vlog you did, you had leftover food and made, like, breakfast tacos. I'm like, I love you, internet brain, because I don't remember these things, and you guys do for me. So thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. But, yeah, I don't know. You guys can DM Crystal if you guys want a friend code. And
A couple of people are talking about rhubarb being bad for dogs. This is a common misconception, like people that think that tomatoes are bad for dogs. Rhubarb is not bad for dogs, but the leaves are bad for dogs.
Yeah, don't eat the rhubarb salad.
Don't eat the leaves.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, if I'm a dog, I'm glad if you're like, oh, tomatoes are going to be bad for me because I don't want to eat that junk. I don't understand how you do that.
You
Yes.
just do it. You just do it.
Oh, man, you guys did put my play hours on there. I don't think it's on there anymore. I don't know. I relinquished the Switch, so I don't even have it in my hands anymore, guys.
Let's go.
It's
Put it
gone.
that way. I have to go to work in the morning.
Oh yeah. So what happens? So do you have like opening and closing procedures there, or you just run the register? And
I just run the register.
And your mouth.
I just go in and run the register, and then when everybody else is doing stuff, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go work at my other job now.
Yeah.
And I get on my phone, and I go do emails till the phone rings. Yeah, I'm not doing everything. I'm not getting paid for this.
I drove by the movie theater today on the way here, and I'm trying to figure out when the heck my movie theaters open up again.
They're quite a few of them are supposed to be opening back up pretty soon.
I don't know. Yeah, I need to know what's
What
going
was the
on.
movie thing you had opened on your that thing, not that one, the movie thing.
Choose which film franchise quiz will be impossible for movie nerds. No, it
I don't get
was.
it. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh yes, this thing, right?
Is it just yeah?
Yeah, we can go through here and pick which film we'd like to keep. We could do that. But so I drove by the movie theaters today, and they're still closed. I also went to go get some bleach for my hair today, and Sally's Beauty Supply is open, and Marshall's is open, and stuff like that. But the Van store was still COVID closed.
Really?
Yeah, and I thought that was odd too. You should see there was people that were walking up to the door and shaking the door because obviously they don't pay attention. Like they don't think the signs are real. Never mind that the
Nobody
lights
pays
are out in
attention.
there.
Do you know how many people, when the deli closes and there's a big huge close sign, come up and shake the crap out of
Do
the
you
door?
hide? I would hide at the bike shop. I would
No.
hide. I would stand like a dummy. Oh my gosh, I would walk like an Egyptian and just stand there.
No,
Maybe they
usually
thought I
just
was
point.
higher-
Nobody reads. Nobody reads the signs.
Nobody reads. Nobody pushes and pulls out my door. They're always shaking to get out. And they're like, how do we get
Yep.
out? I had that person, like, you saw that criminal that got locked into the gas station when he tried to rob it? He was pushing the door, and he just gave up, and all he had to do was pull the door open. I've
Yeah.
had people look at me and ask if it was locked because they could not get, toggle the door at the
Yeah.
at the bike shop. I would hide. I wouldn't move. I would just stand there. Like I said, I'd look like hieroglyphics. I'd have, like, the bow and arrow. And I would stand there and it's like, dude, we're like close. If it's towards the end of the day and you got money, I'll let you in. But like,
Right.
we're closed and I'm done with the day and I don't want to look at you. And so, yeah, we get that too. So there's nowhere for you to hide because you can see right in that deli. At least it's kind of like a two-way mirror at the bike shop.
Yeah, I always just point at the sign.
Yeah. Oh. But see, for you it's different. Like when I work at retail, I can just sell you something off the shelf.
Right.
You have to go fire up the grill.
Right.
Yeah, Greg would have to like make a thing.
This is Greg's comment. My favorite was the customer that came in and asked, "Why does your sign say sorry we're closed?" That's the reality of retail.
Yep. I get that.
reality.
I get that as well. Like, you should be open later. It's like, no, I've already been here 10 hours. Yeah. Oh, yes. The playlist at the deli got an upgrade, I'm sure. No. Maybe not. Because I've been drinking this beer for a while, and this mango white peach isn't too bad. It's still very tangy, beery. We could have Crystal try a drip of it, and then we can see her sour face because I think she'd hate it. Come over here and try this beer real quick. She's gonna hate it. She's gonna hate it. But let's make her drink it. Here, hold on. Be on the podcast for a second.
You know that I hate all the beers. Are you leaving?
Yeah, sit down.
Oh yeah? Like it's just my problem now?
Sit down and try the beer.
Oh,
You know that I
your
hate all
shirt
the
is
beers and you always want me
green.
to taste them and they all just taste like beer. What is this?
You're invisible.
Hints of white peach mango. Hints. Is that like a White Claw and other seltzers? Like it has a hint of flavor? Oh, this is not gonna be good. And it's an IPA. Oh no, that tastes like. Oh, that tastes like beer with maybe cleaning product in it. Oh, that is not good.
Your shirt is see-through.
Oh, hey, that's a feature. I'm just a floating head.
Yeah.
It sucks. I have a ton of green shirts, and when it's game show night, I have to be careful about which shirt I pick out. But I pretty much have gray, black, and green shirts.
Right.
That's it. That is disgusting. I don't know why you would drink that.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Thanks for buying me time. By the way,
Don't
here's proof.
mess up my
That's
town.
Crystal. That is
proof.
not Dan. That is Crystal. So that is proof. Sorry, I had to go wipe off. I keep smashing my leg on my chair.
Oh, on your desk.
Oh my! Or I keep on
We'll have to
smashing my
put
leg on
something
my
over
desk. So I keep on busting it open. So I had to go grab something to like wipe that off with real quick. Holy cow! So what'd you think? Is it like every other beer I try to make you try?
No, it's worse. It tastes like a cleaning product or something. It's
Yeah.
Ugh,
I'll
that's
have
not
to-
good.
The nectar of the nitwit. Like I said, it doesn't taste too bad. It tastes half fermented.
Jeez.
Is that what that taste is? Fermented?
I guess. I don't know. People like your floating head.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yes. Door locked and closed when I worked at the parts source, and I didn't care what story they wanted to tell me. Closed means closed. I am a sucker. Just you know that. I am a sucker for a good story.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. Parts source. Let's see. What the heck is a parts source? Oh, look, it looks like an AutoZone or something. Parts Stores is a Canadian automotive part retail chain. Oh, let's look at an image to that. No, I would let people in. If you have money, I'll stay. I would feel bad. Oh, look, that's kind of fun. Oh, did you get to drive
we
the
used
car?
to do the same thing at the deli. Like, people would come in and they would want to order a bunch of food. If you're going to come in
That's
and order a bunch of
different.
food and take it with you, I mean, that's one thing. But, like, when you show up at close and you want to sit there and eat and, like, I want to go home. But I think what it is like at the deli, you work 9 to 5, you work 9 to 5. It's not like there's a shift. It's you work 9 to 5, and people don't realize that you've been there all day. They think it's like shifts. So I think a lot of people just don't understand that, because when it gets close to close and you're like, hey, we close in 15 minutes, and they're like, well, we want to stay. It's like, I've been here since 9 o'clock this morning.
Right, and Greg's got a good point. They always want to sit and eat. That's different. Like,
Yeah.
And I don't know what I only watched that movie Waiting. I don't know if you've seen that movie Waiting. Oh, it's so crazy. It's about the food industry and the people in the food industry, and it's like a Harold and Kumar type comedy movie or whatever. Like Ryan Reynolds is in it and stuff like that. When you close at 10 o'clock, that means you want to be done by 10. That doesn't mean I need to show up at 9:50 and then still get a seat because I made it before 10, right?
Right.
Well, then why don't you guys close at 8 o'clock so you can stop seating at 8? I want the seating number. And I'm not that person, though. Don't get me wrong. I'm not arguing for the people that go in there 5 minutes before you close. But you guys should have no, that makes it sound accusative. There should be a time where you guys stop seating people and a time where you have the GTFO. But I will still never do that. I will never show up 15, 20 minutes. If it's within the hour, I'm not going to go sit down and eat at a place.
Yeah. I think the thing is people just, like I said, they don't realize one, people are very inconsiderate. And two, I think they just don't realize it. Like when they think that when you say we close at 5, they think you're going to be there for another hour. But like at the deli, it slows down at 2 o'clock. So between 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock, you get all the closing stuff done. At 5 o'clock, you can walk out the door. And people they just don't realize that. They're like, oh, well, you must have things to do after.
5 o'clock. So what does that give me as a customer at 4:55? Does that mean I can't go in anymore?
I guess it depends on who's there and who tells you can't come in.
Interesting. Loki the Siberian with the super chat. Hey Dan, where did you get that shirt? Hot Topic. Oh man, I got this. Oh wait, he's doing it for you. I got that at a No Effects concert. Expletive deleted bad word for you, Mr. Canadian man. And good one, by the way. Yes. No, I did not get it at Hot Topic. That's where, no, I did not. I got it at an actual concert. But it depends on the place. And Dai's got a good point. At the music store, you have to tell them you want to buy something expensive to get in. If you're coming in and looking for bikes at the end of the bike shop shift, I will stay 2 more hours. I don't care. Like, I'll make your experience fun if you're going to come drop some coin.
Right.
I don't get any of it, but that's not its principality.
Right.
You know? Yeah. Oh, man, I can't believe that, Steve. Wow, I thought we were bros. Wow.
Right.
I'm just kidding. No, I got it. We went to Arizona for a big festival concert in the middle of summer. Holy cow, it was hot. I don't remember.
It was in the middle of summer. It was March.
It was March, huh?
It was like 100 degrees already.
Yeah, it was March, and it was hot in there. It was one of those concerts where you showed up and it was an outdoor festival, and you brought your water with you, and they made you dump your water out and go through the line, and then you could fill it up for free at the water place because they were giving out free water. I'm like, I assure you, this is real water. It's not vodka. It's too hot here. And it was like No Effects and Bouncing Souls, and I don't remember, Less Than Jake, and so I got it there. I got a jacket and stuff. It looks like me, but a little bit more menacing. I'd have kind face if I was a skull. I don't know what he's drinking. Some beer or something like that. Ooh, Amanda with the super chat. Did your sister-in-law have the baby? Oh, it's almost time for that. Closing
it's almost time for that.
Yes, we're having sex bets. Whoa, what's what? Gender bets. Totally honest mistake. Totally different thing. Ethan says, sorry I'm super late. You were never super late to hang out with us here at the CCMouse podcast. We were just talking about whatever. Our topics have been just jumping around. This is sort of like our hangout. It's a fine line between bringing something to talk about and just hanging out with these guys. That's what the regular podcast is for, which turned out really good this week.
It did. It did. We had some good stuff. And we kind of we started off with topics, and then we kind of just did our own thing. That happens every time,
which I like it. It's just a jumping off point. There's plenty of podcasts out there that are pretty structured and topical, but this is just a supplement for all the other stuff you guys watch us do. Watch us hang out. The stuff we talk about all the time.
Yep, pretty much.
You think we spend, how much hours on the phone do we spend? Like 40,
too many.
40 hours a week? Crystal's just laughing over there.
At least like 2 to 3 hours a day.
2 to 3 hours a day? Probably a couple hours. Probably a couple hours a day.
Skype calls and phone calls.
Yes.
And podcasting.
Yep.
That's about right.
And some of it's work, and some of it's just to complain, and
some of it's just chaos.
Some of it's just chaos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you're welcome to join in at any time to hear us in our unplanned banter. You won't remember, but I'm just throwing back from when you made fun of Metallica's shirt. That was from Hot Topic. I think I did that. I think Steve had a Metallica shirt on one of the videos, and I think I said, "Where'd you get that from, Hot Topic?" Yep. He's a very big Metallica. Like, some people defend Flat Earth, and some people defend Metallica. Like, I'm pretty sure that you have something autographed from Lars. Thank you for playing. Thank you for paying full price for my music, Lars Hart.
Napster bad. Napster bad.
Kevin says, "Good evening, Jess and Dan. Good evening. Welcome. I know a lot of people have been tuning in towards the end of the podcast because I forget everybody's going back to work now."
Yeah, I have to do that tomorrow.
Yes. Oh, that's right, huh? You're gonna milk that.
Yeah.
Yes. Fire Tricks Rule said, "I missed the old version of Hot Topic, not the new trendy Hot Topic." So back when I was younger, I'd go to the Hot Topic. Did you go to the Hot Topic at the mall? Did you have a Hot Topic, Jess?
Sorry, I was reading comments.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
No, we didn't have one here. We had one when we lived in Arizona, but we didn't have one here.
Yeah, so going to Hot Topic was a thing that you would do back in the day. And as a kid, it was a little intimidating because it was all goth stuff. During my Hot Topic run, like, that's where I would get my piercing stuff. That's where I would get lots of Marilyn Manson stuff there. You know, it was kind of gothy.
My mom called it the devil
Yeah,
store.
Chris-
She wouldn't go inside it.
Crystal's mom called it the devil store back in the 90s and wouldn't go inside it. It's like, it's a corporate chain, yo. It's not the devil store. It's not
It's
at
where
all.
you go to conform to the nonconformists.
Yeah, but back then it was a little bit easier to do it now. One time I went into the Hot Topic over the last handful of years, and there was a Nirvana shirt, and it had a flannel, and the flannel was sewn to the shirt. So it was
Really?
all one piece. Yeah, so it was a flannel sewn into a Nirvana shirt. I'm like, the first thing you do is you never wear your flannel. You tie it around your waist. I was steel toe boots sometimes. I don't know, my dad wouldn't let me have steel toes, but sometimes I'd get boots. I would have shorts on. I would have it tied around my waist. I'd probably have like a Soundgarden shirt on and a little bit longer hair. And so that was Hot Topic, but now it's hipster Hot Topic. I was just in there Sunday because somebody needed Hot Topic exclusive Emperor's New Groove pop
You
babes.
volunteered.
I'm like, I'll be your hero. I'll go find them. So we got in the car. We drove all the way out to Palmdale, and I dug through like 500. Crystal and I dug through like 100 pop figs, like literally 100 pop figs. We touched all of them.
Instead of just
I
asking.
told you to ask first if they knew.
I didn't want to ask. I wanted to go on a treasure hunt to see if I could find couscous. Isn't that a rice?
Cusco?
Cusco and John Goodman and whoever else was in that thing. Everybody else has got sharp.
Pacha?
Yeah, they got
And Yzma?
sharp jaw lines. So we get there. We get to the mall. The mall's finally open, but there's lines to get into the stores. Only some of the stores. All the sneakerheads are waiting to get into Foot Locker so they get their new Yeezys. And then we had to wait a little bit to get into the store so we can look around for pop bigs that didn't exist.
Yeah.
Yep. So I did that, and when I was in there, it was pretty dang trendy.
Right.
Lots of like video game stuff, and there's Minecraft shirts and lots of Rick and Morty stuff. You know, hey Morty. That was bad, but yeah, there was lots of that stuff. So it was a lot different. The piercing area was a lot smaller than what it was. Lots of Harry Potter stuff in there.
I don't know when the last time I went in a Hot Topic was. The Traverse City Mall used to have one, but I don't know if they still have one or not.
Right.
But they used to. They still have a Target.
That's true, but we went into the Target. The Target was sad.
Yeah.
But I
yeah,
couldn't
it
tell
was.
if it was sad times for the Target or the Target was sad. Like, I don't know.
I think it was sad times for the Target.
But we go to Target. We usually go once a year because we usually go to the store at the Target to go buy food every time we go to VidCon.
Yeah.
So we did
yep.
have like our annual Target hangout where we go and we
Yep.
spend way too much. We spend so much food when we so much on food when we go to VidCon, and half of it ends up going home with me.
Yep.
Except for the pints of ice cream, but it's fun. It's fun. Greg says, I love Metallica's music, but after the Napster theme, they can't have my money. But by then, well, they already had Blackout by then. By then, all their good music was gone. Don't tell that to Steve. We all hate Lars. It's okay. You can love Lars. I won't, you make fun of me for liking Taylor Swift, so that's your Taylor Swift.
That's your chance.
We had one at the mall I worked in Grand Rapids. I think that's what GR means. So
Yeah.
Okay, so Grand Rapids must not be too far from you. The
Grand Rapids is where Greg used to live.
The Anaheim Target is fun. It's only fun because when we show up, everybody's got their VidCon badges on, and everybody's there buying VidCon food. And we
Right.
would see lots of people that were influencers that would be at the Target.
Yes.
I
Yes.
live next to the Target. Sad. No way. Target's like the best ever. Liz says, I haven't been to our local mall in years. Don't go. There's an age that you get to.
Don't go.
Don't go.
Don't do it.
There's an age that you get to where you don't relate to anything in the mall. I used to go to the mall all the time. I loved the mall. I went through a breakup with my girlfriend at the mall. Oh my gosh, so embarrassing. So I don't even tell you guys that story. It was embarrassing. And then And I loved the mall, and I loved all the places in it. Now I don't know any other store besides Spencer's Gifts, which is just one big joke, and
Right.
Hot Topic. Otherwise, there's all these stores I don't even know that are, I don't know what a Forever 21 is. That came and went. Where's the good stores? I miss Mervin's. Bring back Mervin's, man.
When we lived in Detroit, we used to go to the mall. We used to go to I'm gonna say it wrong. The Fairlane Mall? Was that what it was? I don't remember. There was a mall we used to go to. Like I said, down when I lived in Detroit, but I don't think that. Hold on, I got 3 things going on at once. I don't really remember most of the stuff that was there because I was so young. Like, it just wasn't something that I really remember. I don't remember there being Hot Topic. I don't remember. They had a clothing store there, a kids' clothing store that had a play place in the back of it with like slides and stuff. That's what I remember from the mall.
Yes, I think one of the big stores in the mall that I was into last time I was in the Valley, like by the LA area, like they had like a bouncy house, like blow up things all inside there, and yeah, I miss mall arcades. Oh my gosh, the malls used to have arcades. That's one thing I do miss is arcades.
I'm gonna send you something on Facebook. I'm totally gonna derail the conversation.
That's fine.
I'm gonna send you something on Facebook, and hold on. I gotta click back over here, and I think that everybody that is watching this should get to know before it actually goes in the vlog.
Jess Patch, which is way cooler than Hatch. I don't know that I can click on this because we talked about not being able to talk about this.
We did, but I got permission. I got permission. Do you want me to show the text that says I got permission?
Was it from JC?
Yes, it was.
Did you tell him the joke that Crystal said?
Not yet.
Okay, so I'm bringing this up now.
Do it!
Ba, 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 ba. Was this one yours?
Look at how cute she is!
Aww.
That's so cute.
I wish I had a pen, like one of those like drawing pens, because I would just give us a little bit of one of those little barren mustaches right there.
God.
Aww.
Freaking cute she is. That's my new niece.
Why are you sleeping? You just got out. Wake up, yo. It's 2020. It's the best time to be alive.
Oh, she's so cute.
Little Charlotte. So it's John Charlotte?
No, it's just Charlotte.
Aww.
It's just Charlotte.
Yes, this is awesome.
So she was actually born at 2:00 today, and it's 9:30.
She's cute. Most babies when they come out are like all misshapen and they have like cone heads and stuff. Like this one's
She's
cute.
so cute. She's so cute. So when she was born, and that's why I had to go to the deli today, and then that's why I have to go to the deli for the rest of this week. When she was born, shortly after she was born, when I was talking to my brother, I told him we were going to do the live stream today, and I said, am I allowed to talk about it? And he said, not until we tell everybody. Right. So we had to wait. And I did talk to him just before we went live, and he said, we're going to announce it. You can tell everybody. So I've been watching for the announcement to go up. And I'm like, I just checked the page. They actually posted this an hour ago.
Go ahead.
I was watching for the announcement to go up so that we could share it. So that's my new niece.
Oh man, you're gonna have some trouble.
Right.
Raising the daughter's gotta be hard.
Today would have been my grandma's birthday. So she was born on my grandma's birthday.
Oh.
Which would actually be her great grandma's birthday.
Well, that slot was open, so way to fill it. She looks like a metamorphosis of like a butterfly, like she's half coming out of her cocoon. Does she do anything? What's her first words?
I don't know. I haven't met her yet. Like, we can't go to the hospital because of the COVIDs.
We can. Take your phone and Skype, and we can Skype remotely.
We could. It was so weird because, like, when John Matthew was born, we were all there and we were all at the hospital. You know, we didn't find out if it was a boy or a girl before the baby was born. So, like, with John Matthew, we were all sitting there in the little waiting area waiting for my brother to walk down the hall. And it was the best thing ever because he walked out of the room and he walked down the hall, and I think I have it on camera, and my dad goes, "What is it?" And he goes, "It's a baby."
Right, it's alive.
Because, you know, everybody in my family has the same, you know, smart aleck responses. It's a baby. Duh.
Right. Steve said, use the drone. Yeah, fly that drone over there. Do your hospitals have strict rules where, like, he didn't come running out with it? Like, look.
No, I don't know what the rule is. They told him that when she was in the delivery room, if he left the delivery room, he wouldn't be allowed back in.
Okay.
But I guess
no ins
he's
and outs. It's
allowed
like
to-
concert rules.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
know
no
that
ins
he's
and outs.
allowed to leave the hospital and go back, but then after a certain time he can't. So actually, when we're done with the podcast, I have to go let his dogs out.
Oh, right, yeah. So that answers the question, who let the dogs out? Kevin said, Lion King moment. I know, right?
Right? I know. Look at her. She's so cute.
She looks good
That's
for just
posted
being
on the
born.
deli's page, so you guys can go congratulate them on the deli page.
Oh, that is awesome.
I know, it's so exciting.
That is really cool. Yeah, enjoy having a little sister, John Matthew.
It was so cool. When my dad came in and helped out at the deli today, and it was just great. It was great to be there. When my brother came in and he goes, "It's gonna be today," and we're like, "Really?" And they're like, "Yep." They're taking her because she went in earlier. She, like I said, she was supposed to have the C-section on the 23rd, and then she went in early. She went in today for a doctor's appointment, and they ran a bunch of stuff, and they're like, "Nope, we're gonna do this today." So my brother came back to the deli and he told us all it's going to be today. They were just waiting for like the anesthesiologist and they were waiting for a room to open or whatever. And then I got a text from him and all it said was now. And it was like not even a half an hour later. It just said now. And I put a question. I said now? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And he just responded now. And I'm like, oh, all right. Well, this is happening now.
Right?
So, and then there was a baby.
Oh, yeah, she's
She's so
cute.
cute.
Like I said, she doesn't look like she was just born. Oh, you have a wake
was.
up.
She was just born.
It's 2020. Don't we have a live cam in there? Isn't there like a room cam?
Probably, I'm sure. But, you know,
I-
they can enjoy the moment on their own. We'll get time to spend time with the baby, I'm sure.
I remember when Blake was born. I remember when he was born. Everybody's like, "Isn't that the best day of your life?" I was like, "No." I was scared as heck. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. And then at one point, you know, I got my like catcher's mitt on. I don't know what I'm doing. And then Blake, he comes down the water slide. He comes popping out. And then the doctor hands me the scissors. I'm like, what are you doing? You going on lunch? Like, what's going on? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't have you clocking into work for me. Why all of a sudden am I finishing up your job? And he's like, here, cut this. I'm like, shouldn't you ask the other 42 nurses that are in here? What's going on? Meanwhile, they only allow 2 people in the room. So I think it was
right.
like Blake's mom's mom and then me. And then my sister Leslie snuck into the bathroom. Because you know how they have like the little bathroom in there inside the room?
Yep.
She snuck in there and she was like watching. She was watching. She's hardcore. She's like, I'm not missing this. I'm like, oh, you can have my spot. You know, it's like a monster movie. And then so like I remember like cutting things and like they're asking me questions of like, do you want to keep this? And I'm like, no, like once it's unplugged from the wall, like that's all you.
That's
So
funny.
yeah, so I remember that.
I talked to my mom before we went live, and she kept saying, I don't like that we can't go up to the hospital, and I just want to take her things. And I'm like, we'll be able to. And she goes, we need to go to the store, and we need to buy all the things. I'm like, we can go to the store tomorrow, Mom. I'll take you to the store tomorrow, and you can buy all the pink things you want.
Right. It's like
Because remember, we didn't know if it was going to be a boy or a girl until today.
I betted
Surprise.
1,000,000% on boy, didn't I? I was like, it's a boy. And even when I was there, I was like, there's no way you're having a girl. You're gonna have a bunch of boys. It's gonna be rowdy house. But
Yep.
nope. Good luck with that in like 15 years.
You guessed boy. Steve guessed boy. Jamie guessed boy.
Yeah, I think it was all boy. Crystal guessed I don't care because she.
Yeah, I think a lot of people actually thought it was going to be a boy. I was undecided. I wanted it to be a girl, but I wanted it to be a boy. And then when my mom said that to me the other day, she's like, it's going to be a girl, and she's going to be born on Wednesday because that's Grandma's birthday. And I went, you're right. I know you're right because Mom's always right. And guess what? Mom was right.
Dude, Mom's gonna have more to deal with now because she loves hanging out with John Matthew. When I was hanging out at your mom's house, yeah, because we're friends. When I was kicking it at your mama's house, there was like a whole playroom and stuff, And now they're gonna get to that age where you're gonna go running around after them, and there's 2 of them now, and there's gonna be pushing and pulling.
Yeah. It'll be great.
Yeah. Blake's
It'll be great.
got 2 brothers that are 5 years younger than him, and one's even younger than that. 7 years younger than him. And so Blake's the older brother. When Blake was leaving here a couple days ago, his brothers came to the door and stuff like that, and they look kind of like him. Like it's weird. It's weird to see that since like they look mostly like Blake, but the second oldest brother shot up to about 6 foot and is like already Blake's height and 5 years younger than Blake. The kid's like 15, 14, 13? 13 or 14, and he's already as tall as Blake, and Blake's like right around 6 foot. And
That's
he's one of
crazy.
those things where, like, you know how you saw Kira like has long legs? I'm like, oh, you're gonna be like a
Yep.
tall dog. The kid's got like legs up to here. I'm like, you're gonna keep growing. Enjoy the back aches. Nobody wants to
Right?
be more than like 6 foot, 6'1". Otherwise, you have back aches. How tall is Jamie? 6'2"?
6'1".
6'1". Is his back always hurt?
Not as much now, but when he did a lot of heavy lifting, yes. He has more trouble with his knees, but probably because he broke his leg when he was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
But he does. Every time he bends down, his knees literally sound like you know the air bubble things that you get in the Amazon packages and you pop?
Yeah.
When Jamie bends down, both of his knees do that. And it's the grossest sound in the world. Every single time he does it, they just go pop. And when they don't, then it's a problem. Like when they don't, it's painful for him. So yeah, he's
That's no
got
good.
tall guy problems.
Yeah, I know. I used to want to be taller, and then I hung out with my friend when we worked at the print shop, Chris, and he was like 6'2" or 6'3", and like we'd go down to LA for stuff, and we'd go out and do stuff, and he'd be in the car, and it would just everything just sucked. Every table was like 2 inches too short, so I'm okay
Right.
at 5'10". Like I'm good at 5'10". I am good. I love it. Steve is so champion Metallica during all this baby talk. He says the first 4 albums of Metallica made all the 80s. Made all in the 80s and some of the best Metallica songs ever. I honestly would say one is the best song of all time. Look at you are still defending Metallica. Dude, it's cool, dude. You go ahead and you love Metallica all you want. They're not awful. It's just they suck. Yeah. I'll hang out and wait for the new Megadeth to come out.
He was replying to what somebody else said.
Oh, I know. He's still champion that. I was replying to Uncle Yukon. I just pick on you because it's so easy because your text is in blue. Liz says, John Matthew excited for his new sister? He probably has no idea what's coming for him. You know.
I don't know. My brother's been walking almost every night with him, and now he knows where my house is. John Matthew, and he also now says Aunt Jessica. So John Carl says as soon as he can see my house, he's going Aunt Jessica, Aunt Jessica. So I watch for him because I know what time they walk, and then I go run out there and I go talk to him. And
Right.
I think he has no idea what's going on. Like he comes
he
over to
won't
my
know.
house and throws the little helicopter leaves off the porch, cleans off the porch, wants to play with the hose, plays with his own shadow, gets excited, and then doesn't want to leave.
Whoa. First of all, what are helicopter leaves?
The little helicopters that fall off of the trees outside with the seeds in them. They look like helicopters.
Oh, that sounds
really-
like fun. How come I didn't get to play with those? And second of all, it was really
They're
cool to
all
be at your
over out
house.
front.
I don't have any family that lives out here, so it was really cool to like look out the window. I'm like, dude, there's your brother and sister-in-law and your little nephew are out there, and they're just walking on by. John Matthew was so much older looking than when I saw him in October. When I saw him in October, he
Yeah.
was sitting in his like Dear John tractor.
Yeah, John Deere tractor.
Oh, yeah, John Deere tractor, and he was still kind of a potato, and now he was like, he's getting to that age where it's like he's mobile.
He says my name, and he says it better than I think anybody else has ever said
What's
it.
he
Most of the
calling you
time
again?
It comes out as Cuss, or it comes out as Gus.
Cuss is probably more accurate.
My grandpa always called me Cuss.
Yeah, Cuss.
He used to write Cuss Lawrence. When he would write me letters, he would write Cuss Lawrence.
Maple seeds.
Yeah, the maple seeds. The maple kind, yeah.
Let's see. Oh, rad. Okay, I already see it. Okay, so there's maple seeds.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can
And
imagine
then-
when they fall off the trees that they are gonna go spiraling down to the
Yeah,
ground.
they look like helicopters.
Oh, okay. No.
I'm sure you could find a video of it. I don't know if you can watch it.
Does this taste like maple syrup?
I don't know. I don't eat them.
Okay, so I see some
Maple
seeds
tree
that are in
seeds
there.
equal helicopter seeds. Yeah.
Okay. I totally get it now.
Yeah.
I'll take that one. Thank you. I totally
You'll
get
have
it
to-
now. Okay. And this
You'll have
was
to watch a video of it.
because you have all those like maple. You have a maple tree.
I have 2 maple trees in the front yard, and then we have a maple tree in the backyard as well. We have 2 in the backyard.
What was I cleaning up that looked like the seeds from
Acorns.
Chip and Dale's? Okay, those don't come from maple.
No, those come from the oak tree.
From the oak makes acorns. Oh, why don't they
Yes.
call oak seeds? Okay, I get it now. That looks fun.
Yeah, they were here when you were here. They're all over outside.
Yeah, no, we just didn't. You just didn't tell me that they like flew to the ground like a helicopter.
Oh, well, sorry. You have to come back.
Aunt Cuss. Aunt Cuss. I love it. Okay. So this one is luponic distortion. Hints of peach, pear drop, and dragon fruit. Pears are the worst fruit ever. They're not nothing. They're always just mushy.
See, I actually like pears.
I don't know what a dragon fruit is. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, that's right.
That's the purple fruit with all the white stuff and the
crazy
seeds.
stuff on it, right? I feel like, were these invented like later in life? Because I feel like these weren't invented like when I was a kid. Nobody talked about dragon fruit. What's that?
I think they're not native here.
They're not native here? Okay, so they come from somewhere else. And
Yeah.
dragon fruit. What about passion fruit? Who invented passion fruit? That has to be like when they crossbred like corn. Like they made passion fruit, right? Look, the inside looks like a kiwi with like seeds in it. See, I can't tell. This one tastes just like the last one, so I don't know. I absolutely love pears. I can't stand peaches. I've never willingly purchased a pear in my life, I don't think.
I like pears.
Peaches are good. But they're always mushy and soggy. That's the problem. Yes. I just planted 2 gooseberry bushes. Dude, you're making that up. Gooseberry bush. It better look like a goose. The heck's a gooseberry?
Apparently it's that.
Gooseberry with scientific name, Ribes. Oh, that's too hard for me to pronounce. It's native to Europe. That's why you guys are all bringing all these fruits over here, and it's ruining the ecosystem. No, I don't know what a goose. I've never seen these gooseberries. They look like little mini like watermelons or grapes.
They kind of do, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I didn't know that either. A peach, pear drop, and dragon fruit. Yeah, I just haven't had dragon fruit raw.
Right.
Yes. LOL better looks like a goose. I thought that would look like a goose. The ones that we had in our field as a kids had spikes on them. Speaking of that, did you guys ever have Ichiban trees?
No.
Let me see if I can. Yeah, they're like Ichiban. Let's see. Let's see if people call them Ichiban trees like I do. Oh, they would. Okay, so it's these trees that have these guys on them, right? They're round and hard, and they like these come open.
Probably like a cattail.
Yeah, they look like kind of like a round cattail. They look like this, and they grow on all the trees out here, right? And they're hard.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, they're hard balls.
It almost looks like. See, I feel like I've seen that before, but I feel like that was from a black walnut tree.
I don't know where they're actually from. But
Look
they're
up
called
a black walnut.
They're called Ichibams. Okay, because when you blow them open, if you like put them on you, I guess it itches a little bit, and you throw them at people. Would you call it black walnut?
Yeah, but be careful when you look at black walnut.
Let me go ahead. Yeah, because that could be some guy's name. Oh, tree. Not quite.
But they have the green. Yeah, that's a black walnut.
Yeah, I don't know what an Ichibam tree is. Let me see if I can go over here and see what those are. But I was walking by one today when I was on my way to the Walmart. Like when you park and you have to walk because there's a lot of people, so you have to park way far out there. There was one there.
Right.
Lagunaria is what they're called, I guess. And it's just a tree that's got these Ichibams on it. Yeah, they're called Ichibam tree. So I guess you guys didn't have those out there.
No.
Oh yeah.
I don't think so.
Yep. So we'd run around with those. You pretty much just throw them at people. Like that's what you do. But if you can get them open, apparently they make you itch. I don't know. I'd always itch from the grass though.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Carried the super chat. I'm turning in tonight. Gotta work at 7 a.m. Ooh. Unrelated. Jess, what are your hours like at the deli?
Crappy. I don't know. Whatever time they tell me to come in, and then whatever time they tell me to go
Whenever
home.
the rush is over.
Yep,
Yeah.
pretty much.
I know. How long are you gonna be there for?
I don't know. Till they tell me I don't have to come in anymore.
Right. Greg said, even the trees in California sound horrible. I remember one time, maybe like 2 VidCons ago, I tried to beg you to bring Greg out there. I was like, please bring Greg out here. Like, I need to watch him go. Like, I need to see what it's like for him to come to California. Greg, how far west have you ever been?
I don't even know that. I know he's been south. Right?
My trees give me fruit. Yeah, mine just give me itchies. The San Fernando Valley has a bunch of them sticky ball trees. Yeah, so you're not too far from me, David. I'm up in the high desert, so you're like 45 minutes away from me. So yeah, those are all over the place out here. I'll
Greg
bring
does
one.
not need to go to California.
Greg does not go to no. I mean, only if I could watch him go to California, but on his own for like any kind of entertainment purposes, you will be pissed off to the max. You know, we should forward him the video I sent you from inside the Walmart today.
Right.
You know, and I did think spending 2 weeks at your house kind of hurt me a little bit because it was just long enough to realize that, like, holy cow, like, I don't like this stuff. Like, I was really not happy inside the Walmart today. Like, I couldn't do all the fun things that we were doing. I couldn't run around.
Right.
We couldn't have like water noodle fights or anything like that. Like, it's just you just can't do that stuff because there's just too many people around.
Greg says the farthest he's been that way is the far end of the UP, a little into Minnesota.
Oh,
but he
my
spelled
gosh.
Minnesota wrong. Minnesota.
Steve said, if I can hack it in LA, so can Greg, but you shouldn't have to hack it in LA. I didn't
No,
have to
you
hack
shouldn't
it
have
in
to.
Michigan.
I just don't get why so many people hate Walmart because the corporation sucks, period.
Because when I'm trying to push my cart and I'm running over used chicken bones on the ground, and
That's not Walmart. That's our town.
that's our town. I know, like, you just don't want to go in there. I like Target. I'm a Target fan.
I don't like Walmart's principles.
Yeah, Jess has morals. I don't.
I have morals. I don't like Walmart.
I love low prices.
And the crazy thing is Walmart doesn't even have the lowest prices. They just sucker people into thinking that. And then when you go to Walmart and you actually look at things and
Now
they say,
you've
well,
done it, guys.
if you buy 8 bars of soap, you
Mm-hmm.
would think it would be cheaper than buying 1 bar of soap. But then when you actually look at the prices at Walmart, it's cheaper to buy 8 single bars of soap than it is to buy one thing of 8 bars
It's not.
of soap.
It's exactly the same price. But you can't make that argument just because your beloved McDonald's does the same thing with its value menus. It's no cheaper to get a value menu than it is to order those items separately.
Do they still have a value menu at McDonald's?
I don't know. I think you can still get a supersize number 1.
No, they got rid of supersize, remember?
Oh, they did, huh? Thanks, Morgan Spurlock. I don't know. This is pretty good. I mean, it's not a bladder buster. The bladder busters are the ones that are thin here and they come out on the top, and they started making cars with the holders so they would hold like a bigger, larger amount in there.
Right.
I left Target. Too bad they left Canada. Oh yeah, huh? That's right. I forgot that they left Canada. Yes. Loki said, LA is crazy. I much prefer Santa Cruz and some of the small towns down the PCH. Santa Cruz is up north, and that's when you're starting to get into really expensive people. Like, you think Meals has got it expensive where she lives. You should go up north to like Santa Cruz where it's just out of control. $3 for a 12-pack of pop. They advertise you can get 4 for 12. It's not quite like it's not that bad. I'm not trying to defend Walmart. Like, I don't care.
Yes, it is.
I don't care. Walmart. What does Walmart do for me? It just gets me out of the
Nothing.
house.
The answer is nothing.
Their sauces are good. They have Big Mac sauce for cheap, you know. Oh man.
I remember a long time ago, Jamie and I were buying a radio, like a new radio for our truck. And I went there because they had it, and I could not figure out why the exact same radio was cheaper online, the exact same radio, but the serial numbers were different. And then when I looked into it and looked deeper, it's because the one that was specifically made for Walmart was made with cheaper parts.
Yes. That happens a lot with everything. That happens with Black Fridays.
Yes.
You get the Black Friday televisions, but they have cheaper components in there. Your Black Friday TV was likely to die, quicker than a TV that you would buy during the normal season because they have different cap kits in there. Or they do that thing where Walmart and Best Buy and everything used to match everybody's prices online. Now they stopped doing that. They only match their own .coms because, and a lot of them, they'll change their serial numbers on them.
Yes.
So it doesn't look like you're getting the same thing. That's what happened to that Sleep and Save, Super Sleep. Well, who is that? Your mattress is free. Sleep and Save or Sit and Sleep. Yeah, Sit and Sleep would match any advertised prices on mattress. So your mattress is free. But they ordered mattresses that had different SKU numbers on them, so there was never a match for it. And then they got in a bunch of trouble. But not after they, not before they sold 30 years worth of mattresses.
Right.
So I get that. I do get that. I do. But it wasn't until I went out there and spent a lot of time out there to realize, like, there is a lot of trickery out here in California. Oh man, it would be so fun to watch Greg go out here.
No, it would not.
He'd get pissed off and he'd get the next.
He's lived in a city before. It's not like he's never lived in a big city before. He's lived in a big city before, and he hated it.
You've never lived here.
No.
Yes. Stephanie says, morning, everybody. Hey, Steph, you should get a hold of Crystal. I think she needs to go to your town and visit your koala friend in Animal Crossing. Amazon over Walmart. Oh, yeah. I mean, of course.
I'm playing on your account. Is my friend code the same as your friend code?
Your friend code would be my friend code.
Okay, because Samantha? Sam? I don't know.
Yeah, Sam?
She was asking if for the friend code. But
Okay, it's
the
my
same as yours.
it's my friend code. Yeah, you can find Crystal online. She'll get that with you. I got to stay away from the Animal Crossing because I have work to do. So I'm digging my ring light. It feels good. By next week, I should have everything that it takes to have my Canon ready to go. Actually, I have it right here. So next week, if the guy is sending me the battery like he said he was going to send, that we should be HD in it, which means that you have this exact same camera too.
I do. Wait, hold on.
So we should be.
Did they send you that?
They're gonna send me that with a battery.
Oh.
He gave me the part number, so that it'll be that, and then there'll be that, and then there'll be the battery. Yes. So he told me he was sending me the AC adapter and stuff like that. Yeah. So the Canon guy was hooking me up.
The difference is you got yours for free.
I did.
I had to pay $80
Not only
for
that,
mine.
not only that, the guy on Canon's website said he was gonna watch Dantics. So, I got this cable.
I have the better lens.
You do have the better.
And then-
You do have the better lens. I could get my fixed 50 if I got that adapter. I have a fixed 50 I could do on there, but I don't have that lens. So I don't know. I might have lens envy soon, but we should be doing this next week. It'll be good. So
is that what we're gonna do? You're gonna teach me how to do that from a distance?
yes, I can teach you how to do it from a distance because I was doing it last night. Remember, I was doing it last night when we were Skyping. We were
Yes.
Skyping at like 11 or 12 last night.
Yeah.
And I was setting things up for the can show, and we were doing it on that camera, which was a lot of fun, but it's just needed better battery life. The lighting helped it a
Right.
lot. So what it was is one day I woke up to a text message in the morning, and it was Jess going, "Oh my gosh, hurry up and get this cable so you can use it as a webcam." Right? So I bought the cable, and on there the cable said that it would actually charge. It was this cable here. It said it would charge your camera as well as it was a data pass through, so you could use it as a webcam. That is not the case. So I went on tech support and I was like, "Hey guys, like that's not the case." And they're like, "You know what? It was way more drawn out than that, right?" Remember, I was
Right.
Donald ducking everywhere. I was so mad. I was like, and then the guy called me back. He's like, "All right, you're right. It's misspoken on the website." And apparently, like, did nobody catch this before me? Did nobody catch this
Apparently
before me?
not.
You know, so I was like, they're like, "We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna send you a battery and the AC adapter." So he told me today that it might be here by tomorrow. If it is, this week's of Dantics is gonna be lots of fun. If not, we'll have it next week for the CCMouse Funcast.
Yeah, I'll have to set mine
Oh,
up.
my cursor's on Jess again. Oh, you know what? Here we go, right
people,
there.
people get really mad about your mouse.
I know. I'm gonna put it on your nostril.
Why is it visible? You should have it be invisible.
I don't know how to do that thing. I'm sure it's just a right click and a checkbox, but
Either.
but there we go. How would you guys be able to see this? Like, you shouldn't be able to see. Oh, I know what it is. It's when it's over here. Look at.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your friend's nose. No, wait, whatever that thing goes. Stop! Don't Pac-Man my cursor. Do you guys remember back in the day you would be able to set your own cursor? Do you remember like on Windows 95 and you could set it for like it would like
Yes.
trail behind you, or there was apps that you could get where you could actually change the mouse cursor.
Yep.
Di says perfect. Hi, Di. Let me know if you're going live this Sunday. Why don't you send me like a little graphic so I can put it up on the podcast for you?
Oh,
Oh, Stephanie
God.
says, don't forget to like the video. Oh. Listen, do you want to wrap it up and get out of here?
Probably. I gotta go let my brother's dogs out.
Oh, yeah. Who let the dogs out? You did.
The
What kind of dogs
out.
does he have? I've never seen him with dogs.
He has mutts.
Oh.
He has Sadie and Dexter. Sadie is a husky mix. I believe she's a husky mixed with lab and something else. And then he has Dexter, which was the dog that he found many, many years ago and tried to find out who the owner was, and nobody ever claimed him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Dexter is a shepherd something mix. We don't know. They're both mutts.
How come they never make the vlog? Is that because they're mutts?
No, that has nothing to do with it. Dexter's been in our videos before. He's been in a couple videos. I don't know that Sadie ever has, but Dexter has. Dexter got along really well with my dogs. Sadie has whatever other breed that's in her besides husky, which I don't know if it's shepherd. I don't know if it's whatever it is, but she's more of a protective dog. So she's not. So, like, my dogs want to be friends with everybody. They're like, look, a dog, let's be friends. Look, a dog, let's people, let's be friends. Some dogs aren't like that. And I think whatever the other breed of dog is that's in Sadie is more of like a, who are you and why do I want to be friends with you? And maybe you should just get away from me.
Right. That's
Like, she's good with
how it goes
people,
sometimes.
but with other dogs, not so much.
Mm-hmm. And that's just
So.
forever, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I
Like,
mean,
you just are or you aren't.
She's like 7 years old now, so.
Oh.
But I think Dexter was in a video a long time ago. I know that.
I haven't seen. I didn't even know I was there, and I didn't even get to go visit the pups.
Oh,
Next time.
when he walked by my house, he had both of them.
I'll hang out with your brother. We're buddies. We're Facebook friends.
I know.
We hung out together last time I was here in October.
Don't forget to congratulate him because when he called me, he goes, Aunt Jess, and I'm like, I was already Aunt Jess, and he goes, yeah. He's like, but now I have a daughter, and then there was silence, and he goes, I have a daughter, and I'm like, oh, you are in for a world of hurt.
I am so glad Blake. I am so glad Blake's a boy. He is 18 years old on the height of TikTok. I do not want a daughter right now. Real quick, Amanda says, hey, tell Crystal I'm playing Animal Crossing right now. I have peaches. I don't know. Are we friends? I think we're friends on there. I don't know. Slide into her DMs. Let her know. She said she opened up her thing. I don't know what that means. That could be taken a bunch of different ways. So, all right, let's wrap this up. Friday, you guys can come back for Dantix at 5:00 p.m. Pacific time.
Yeah, let me put a link down here in case,
thanks.
like,
Jess and I will be there. Oh, look, we didn't do any sound effects that I have here.
You know what you need to do?
Oh, please tell me you like that.
You need to start scheduling Dantix right before this show goes live, so then we can just link people to that, and they can just click on set a reminder.
I would love to, but my friend told me that Dantix live streams should only be scheduled 24 hours before the actual event.
At least, let me repeat this, at least 24 hours ahead of time.
I disagree. Circle does not get the square. I disagree. You told me, look,
if you
everybody talk amongst yourself.
The YouTube article that I sent you the other day, it says it should be 48 hours ahead of time.
You told me 48 might have been too much last time. What is it? Is it potato or potato?
Just telling you. It's YouTube. It's the algorithm. The algorithm. It's the algorithm. It's the algorithm.
I'm done here. It's not you. It's the algorithm.
I am the algorithm.
Wait, real quick before we go, I still have that pen in my hair somewhere.
Yeah, you do.
I can't even feel it, but I still have that pen in my hair somewhere. Oh my gosh. Oh, great show, guys. Good night, everybody. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with us. I love these hangouts. I'm gonna give you guys some homework though. Come with some topics for us next week. Otherwise, we're just gonna sit here and BS the whole time.
Right.
Yeah.
I need to know how far ahead do I schedule? At least
48 hours, die.
But the YouTube support article I read the other day said at least 48 hours. So it's because people can click that reminder button and it will remind them that you're going to go live.
Yes, which Di's been doing on Sundays. Your live streams are cute. I love it.
Technically, you should do in at least 48 hours, and then 24 hours beforehand, you need to do a community post with a photo and then link to the live stream and tell people to turn on the reminder.
Right. Joel said, I just got here.
YouTube tips.
You do? Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I know. And you spread them to me, which makes me happy. Dan, it's summer. No homework. I suffer. Okay, I'm sorry, Stephanie with the Y. That's a first.
Let's play Mario Party. Dan probably didn't get Mario Party because he's a loser.
No, I don't have Mario Party.
Why not? Because you got Animal Crossing.
I don't have a Switch anymore. I don't have a Switch anymore.
Maybe you need to buy a second one.
No, I have work to do, and there's no such thing as buying a second one. Like, they're nowhere.
That's true.
They're nowhere to be found. It's like a commodity.
Right.
You know? I have a reminder for these Wednesdays podcasts, all caps. Thank you so much for that. I got a homework assignment. Yeah, go find something good, and we'll talk about it next week.
Go find something.
What?
Go find something good.
Oh, Crystal said her gates are open if you guys wanna go to her town, whatever that means. Look, he said it's probably still on sale. I saw it. It was like $45. That's not on sale.
Yeah, it is.
I need it to be like $19.99. All right. Well,
that game is so fun.
We'll figure it out. We try to play it.
Animal Crossing.
Oh, you don't know. All right. Let's do this. Let's wrap it up. All right, here we go. That'll do it for this week's episode of the CCMouse Funcast. You can find us everywhere on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, on your favorite. Oh, I messed it up already. By our website. You know what it is? I don't have it in front of me. I should know it by now. I'm trying it again. Hold on. This is 50% mine. That'll do it for this week's episode of the CCMouse Podcast. Listen to us every Wednesday on your favorite music app. Interact with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at CCMouse Podcast. Rep our merch at CCMouse Podcast, and we'll see you guys next week. Same mouse time, same mouse Funcast. Bye, everybody. Somebody asked me if I did that in one breath, and the answer is no. I breathe through my nose. So. All right. See you guys next week.
Bye. We did a thing.
Yes.
just something you say? Or is it the same with that girl you texted when